Many people will not tell you, but you are taking and walking a dangerous, dark path that will consume you and destroy you. And mimi nimekuuliza kama umemaliza, because ukimaliza ndio ninaweza maybe kukupatia maoni yangu one or two. Personally, when it comes to an apology, I believe that you are allowed to apologize. You can apologize even 100 times because that is from you.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
That in the time tulikonywa milioni 5. Kwani mnasahau? Si ndio the same person?
Na boss lady.
Huyo. Haya. Kufika kule boss lady tukaoneshwa watoto wawili wakuja wakabeg. Huyu akaulizwa na balance ya pesa ngapi. Boss lady akijua all this is all planned. Akamgonga na mkono mwenzake ako kasana kengine kakasema 12,000. Wakaenda kwa shosho, wakatoka pale, wakaenda skuli Mwiti kuuliza ni ya matope nini na nini. Clark ashapangwa venye ataongea kwanza because aliambiwa nitaweka kamera nini kando because nini na nini. Washafika, walifika, wakafanya nini, wakaongea. Hizo vitu zote ni vitu ambazo mimi hata kama singekuwa na uwezo ningefanya. Urongo mbaya ningefanya, ni mboka. But after walitudanganya mara ya kwanza, hata kama baadaye tuseme, mimi I think walipeleka watoto shule baadaye, waliwatafutia shule. Lady Jacqueline alikaa chini akaona, because Lady Jacqueline is a very educated woman, ni mtu msomi. Kumbukeni alikuwa mwalimu. Akajua hapa nisipotengeneza hii dili kitaniramba. Akarudi tena labda akabeg huyo kijana, because huyu kijana was not supposed to go huko. Huyu kijana alienda, huyu amenunua masola, alitumaniwa pesa obviously na Lady Jacqueline. Umeona?
Yeah.
Lady Jacqueline used her pocket money. Akamwambia sasa wewe ndo utaenda ukatake control huko, and that is exactly what happened. Unaona? Huyo kijana akaambiwa sasa uende ukawapange hivi na hivi hivi na hivi, na akaenda akawapanga. Haya, huyu Zuchu akarudi akasema yuko standard 8. Haya, ikarudi ikatolewa watoto watatu. Baba akarudi akaleta a different story tena. Endeleeni kuchanga, but miss
Kisakena what tumeanalyze live yote.
History ya Zuchu yote Lady alitupanga.
Yeah.
Ama Sakena anapiwa hat, ama Nyarawendo anajua mpaka historia Zuchu. Ama Nyarawendo anajua pia ile.
Wakikuwa na Zuchu akasema tulieni tuwapange. Huyu Nyarawendo haizi kuharibia kinani babake Zuchu, anajua ni dili na wanakula pesa. Umeona akiwaongea vibaya wewe? Ni waulize, mumeona Nyarawendo na mumemwona na Zuchu. Na Nyarawendo knows very well either Zuchu alikuwa skuli ama yuko. Mumeona akiongea anything bad about Zuchu ama hiyo our family?
Hakuna. Alafu
akona powers because Lady Jacqueline amemharibia dili, but she can't because anajua mbaya wake ni Lady Jacqueline. Hawa wengine ashaiwa wakoni pia. Anaja kuwaongea vibaya.
She got them under her spell.
Yes.
Sasa nikuulize, lakini Shoshota kama alikuwa anabebwa anaenda, unataka kuniambia watu wenye ni close family members wenye walikuwa analetwa wanasema wajui kama alikuwa anatumika vibaya? Unataka kuniambia wako wanafuatilia hii story waone ni pesa ngapi mama anapata? Like they were not bothered.
Za Nyamlori
mwachilia ati wasema tayari kwa tumwachilia, kama ni kwenda tu kufanya hiyo shughuli wacha tu aende ajitafutie kitu. You want to tell me they never came on TikTok online kukuja kuangalia na wakaona how much gift mama anapata?
Watafanya nini? What can they do? Yeah, obviously walikuwa wanaona. Siku na ule mama moja aliulizwa na ule boss lady akasema tulikuwa tunaona, na huyo si ndio mama alikuja akasema Shosho amenunua kochi, she's the woman who alitufanya mpaka tukajua.
Watu walikuwa wanakula hapo Sakena.
Ndio nakwambia there's nothing they can do.
Wallahi.
Mimi nakwambia bradangu mwenyewe tumbo moja na mimi. Maadui zangu wa Facebook washamchukua bradangu, wakamwambia tukupatia pesa tupatie siri za dadako, tuambie dadako yuenda kwa mganga wapi. Hizi ni vitu zinafanyika in real life. Bradangu ananiambia sister, nitamkula cha kike hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. These are things which happen in real life. Kadili kanaingia
tijirani. Watu wako Sakina wamekufuata hapa, watu wako 157.
Yeah, mwacheza na mimi. Hizi vitu zishanitokea in real life pia. Mimi brother yangu ashanipigia dili mimi mwenyewe. Simuulize watu wa Facebook.
Wallahi tena. Okay. Because nashangaa wasewa ku raise hiyo red flag kutoka kitambo. Kwa nini? Hao watu walikuwa wanakula wote. Na mimi naona kama Nyarawendo anajua tu vile mambo ilikuwa inaenda, na waangalia tu, mtachoka tu, atarudi kwa hiyo space yake. Kwa sababu mama nani anamcoach game sahi? Hakuna mtu anacoach mama game, hata ajue aseme wapi Lion, anajua aseme wapi times 2.
Sahi ajui, hakuna mtu anamnini. Na hata huyo before Lady Jacqueline anachukua hiyo account.
Lakini Lady Jacqueline
sorry, ongea pia hati.
ongea Sakina.
Hata huyo familia yake, huyo kijana wake.
Mimi nasema Lady Jacqueline.
Okay, pia hata ongea basi.
Pia hata ongea mama.
Okay. Ameambiwa kuwa huyu mama anatumika vibaya. Alikuwa already ashapanga vile yeye atamtumia. So si ati kwamba alikuwa anashtukia kama nini. Alikuwa ashapanga na yeye vile atamtumia after atamtoa kwa huyu Nyarawendo. Yeye alikuwa ashapanga vile yeye atamtumia tena after hapo. Na that's why unaona alifanya haraka na akafanya michango na kila kitu kikakuwa successful. Na unajua amepata pesa mingi sana. Na huyu show
sana.
Yeah,
after DJ lakini umetuibia jameni. Kwani achoki? Sawa.
hata mkuniambia shemeji yangu Joka amekuja kunigift, haki sikuona.
Nasikia nikimtaja hapa, nimwambia Joka thank you.
Sikuona, thanks bro.
Nimekuwa washa hapa na hizo my love you. Baka asema Sakina kwani haoni haya mapenzi.
Ni huwa nikiongea mimi huwa siangalii simu.
Uangalii.
Nikiongea kwanza kama zimeshika naangalianga kando ama kwa ceiling. Huwa nawauliza.
Ndio maana mimi comment section huwa hainiboda. Maana kwa sisomi. Wakati naongea sisomi. Nikimaliza kuongea ndo nitaanza kuangalia.
Nani Purify bana uliza kwani huyo kijana yuko idol aje? Huyo kijana yuko dili bana, anaishi pale. Lady Jacqueline anamlinda vizuri. Huyo ambaye amemnunulia shosho naitwa aje? Alicia, mimi siwanijua nini. Naangaliaga kwa ceiling ama kando, naongea haraka ndene narudi sasa ndo naangalia nini screen. Niko hivi.
Lakini Sakina unajua Lady Jacqueline haizi lala njaa.
Lady Jacqueline anajua kutoa watu mboka. Huku sikia leo tumepewa majina ya nani? Tumepewa majina ambaye anawa target next. Tumeambiwa
sijasikia
Windrose. Huyu judge ametuambia, amesema amejua sijui TikTok sahi haina pesa, kuna njia nyingine alikuwa anamwambia amfungulie. Inaitwa aje? Kuna njia ya kuingiza pesa, huyo demo ameitaja. Huyu judge wake ameitaja. Akasema kuna watu akasema anajua Lioness V how weak she is wa kutoa pesa. Huyo nani wake Seonkei hata kama wanakosana huyo lazima atampea pesa. Kuna watu 5 wametajwa. GoFundMe. So unaona watu walikuwa hapa.
But I think Lady Jacqueline had a GoFundMe. Mimi ndo nimesahau.
So sasa inataka kuletwa huko. Lady Jacqueline ni mjanja. Mimi naambia yule alikuwa mwalimu, msicheze na yeye. And then one thing about nampendea nini yule mwanamke? Mtamcharaza leo kesho hata ukienda kuongea naye kwa live yake amekupandisha na nothing has happened.
Strategy. ATM, VM,
Windrose VM, yes, na wametajwa. Hao ndo akaambiwa if I need 150,000 they will give me very quickly. Atapata.
Ataipata.
Jacqueline atapata. Mimi kwa hapo namwaminia. Mimi mwenyewe ashainipigia cha kike, lakini juzi nilikuwa hapo na nikatuma pesa.
Ulikuwa unatuma za nini? Za vipi?
Za fair.
Usiwahi tangaza huko nje kwamba utatumia Lady Jacqueline pesa, kwa sababu wakati unatuma utakuwa hujui kama unatuma. Na hiyo
Ukiniona utasikia Sakina is down here, bring Sakina up, bring Sakina up.
utasikia Sakina, si utupatie fare jamani.
Alisema the lady who is going to sponsor the fair is a beautiful Sakina. Sakina akasikia kizungu ya UK, nilikuwa naoga nikamaliza kuoga nikaingia nikasema bring number, nikatuma Sakina. Mshezi sana Kasia.
Walai, usiwahi hapa kwamba utampatia Lady Jacqueline pesa. Maanake ile situation ambayo atakushika nayo.
No, Tito, I only send that 3K only. Nilipona hii story iende vizuri. I was for sure. Me, I was for sure. Not Zuchu. Zuchu marwani zangu zinaniambia hata shule aliacha kitambo sana. I was for sure. Hiyo story vile walileta ni kama alikuwa anatumiwa vibaya na pesa apati. That is what I was nilikuwa na support. Unaona, and then pia napenda kwenda kwa ile platform yake hii kitu yake hii koti yake, it's so funny. Unaona, tunapeleka wazimu wetu pale, tunachekesha nini na nini, unaona. Yeah, sasa yeye ameongeza hizi za kuchanga ni kama nayo pia inakufa kidogo. I hope she gets back on it vizuri because it was all fun pale vile tunaenda mimi from nowhere nimeamka na mangova yangu from katikati napata koti, nishaingililia, nishaenda pale, watu tumecheka. That was good.
Yeah. Lady Jacqueline. Achana naye, lakini nimeona watu wamekasirika sana vile Cinderella ameenda kitukana Lady Jacqueline, watu wamejam.
Yeah, mke wa mtu hai. Hao nao wanajuana, Waarabu wa Pemba. Dili imeenda vibaya wauani. Mimi hizo zao siingilili.
Imeenda vibaya Sakina.
Hiyo ya mimi naona ni kama deal gone wrong. Hao wawili siwezi ingilia because me I don't hate Lady Jacqueline. Huyo mwingine I don't hate, so wawane tu. Hii sitaki siko huko. Mimi naona kadili kameenda vibaya because naona Lady Jacqueline ni kama alikuwa anapata pesa kutoka kwa hawa, and then huyu judge anaona Lady Jacqueline anamkazia pesa zingine. So unaona mkifanya kazi na watu wawili, mmoja ndo ana receive hizo pesa and then anakuja nimepata hivi. Na ni mara ngapi judge ametoroka pale anasema I'm done na anarudi. I'm done na anarudi. Mimi naona kadili kameenda wrong tu.
Hata tunaongelelea nani judge leo amekuwa all over the place, ametusi Lady Jacqueline asubuhi mzima. Na watu wanaongelelea hiyo story.
Nita.
But it's crazy. But Nancy ni aje?
Poa.
Lakini watu wamekuwa sana hata
wale alikuwa na gate. Amekosa, anasikia hapo na machungu. Ameingia lives mob, unajua leo. Amepanda lives mingi sana.
Yeah. Waka kwa Gigidola.
Imagine. Lakini hapo kwa Gigidola na ameletwa juu.
Leo ametanga lives nyingi sana.
Nimeshanga mpaka watu wa Nyako wamemvamia. I was shocked by the leo. Dini aje?
Habari zenu guys.
Poa di.
Dini, tuambie.
What has happened? Ndio nimeamuka hapa saa hizi. Unajua jana nililala nikaacha kama ameanza kumnyoa nywele Jacqueline. Amemaliza kunyoa saa na mpaka sabuni.
Natumie wembe sasa vizuri. Kwanza
niliwaambia nini si January hapa. Si niliwaambia by January watakuwa wamemalizana. Wana properly January tu hapa. Si January tuko hapa inaisha hii.
Haki. Guy mbele limention hiyo story
sana. Kwanza leo huyo judge. Wow. Amemtukana.
Ako wapi huyo judge?
Sijui kwa wapi sasa. Account yake ile original account pia iliangushwa, so sasa anatembea nyingine.
Hakuangusha. What happened jana watu walikuwa wanasema tumsalimie, ile msemo ya Google tumsalimieni, inamaanisha twende tukareport account. Akashuka Mnakumbuka Diana ukisema aitwe kwa JB? Akashuka. Aliposhuka alienda akaiweka private. And then akarudi tena akapanda. Wakaanza kusema Google akasema ameweka account private. Yeah.
Sasa anatembea na nyingine.
Leo sasa I think ndo ameamua kutembea na nyingine. Leo anatembea na ile yake ya Cinderella.
Declutter something. Inajita declutter something. Kuna nyingine Sakina ako nayo sahi. Amezunguka. Sasa unajua ina happen kwamba kuna places zenye yani like almost all places akienda wase wanamreceive kuweka kwa guest, but then they are like uwezi tukana Lady Jacqueline hivyo, you came here the other day, you don't know shit, blah blah blah, we knew you through Lady J etc. Yani it has
because she started this yeye mwenyewe, she deserves it. Unajua one thing, kama we ni mtu mwenye unapenda kutumia watu, that is what you get. Jacqueline should not have introduced Cinderella kwa TikTok na matusi kwa watu. She had the opportunity to have a very peaceful court yenye haina matusi. Everything Cinderella anafanya saizi, hizo vitu zote anafanya because Cinderella amerealize ya kwamba hii platform sasa hawezi akacoexist na watu because she started on a bad note. Umeelewa? Yeah. So Cinderella aliingia hapa hakukuwa amejua mtu yoyote. Jacqueline ndiye alikuwa amejua watu. Na Jacqueline ndio alifundisha Cinderella hiyo chuki na division na hate. That is what happened. Unajua wakiwa kwa court session, Jacqueline akiwa hapo kwa court session angekuwa anamkataza. Tuko kotini, wacha matusi. Unaona, usifanye hivi. But she is the one mwenye to introduce sisi wote kwa huyu Cinderella. And intention yake was to of course kukua na koti na kufanya vitu zake za koti. But the way yenye alifanya Cinderella, aliingia hapa mpaka Cinderella akaanza kufanya the dirty work she was doing. I'm telling you, it was because Jacqueline aliset hiyo president. Unaona? Yeah. Ati alikuja inbox yako, mbona ulilenga? Mimi ni mfanyikazi wa mtu yote hapa kwa TikTok. Nani alikuambia lazima nimjibu kwa inbox mimi? Nani aliwaambia ni lazima nimjibu? Kazi kwani ninafanya kazi yake?
But then you know what, again Nancy and D, kuna statement yenye Cinderella amesema leo. Akasema walikuwa wanapanga kwenda uo pamoja,
kutusi nyako. Walikuwa wanapanga kutusi nyako and then wakifika kwa live, hivyo ndo judge amesema. Walisema ati walikuwa wanapanga, anamwambia hiyo court hapo kwa court umtukane kweli kweli. So akifika amesema Lady Jacqueline ndo alikuwa anamwambia what to say. So akifika yeye ndo ana attack peke yake. Anaona Lady Jacqueline amebackup. So anarudi baadaye anampigia Lady Jacqueline anamwambia unajua mimi nishamtukana sana ya kutosha. See that what she said today?
Let me tell
akimwambia asikuite kapunye kwa koti. So leo it's like she was quoting that statement like, kwa nini unaniambia tukiwa kwa live nisiite Diana Rose hivyo, na hiyo ni wote kwa tunaenda pamoja. Sijui kama mnanielewa. It's like tumeongea behind the tent ni hivi na hivi. Tukifika huku mbele mimi naanza kuambia Diana, hapana usimuite Sakina wa Kitui mjinga. Mwite tu Sakina wa Kitui. But then wewe umekuja na ile rejea venye pale tumetoka tumepanga ni mapangale.
Alafu ukifika kwa live una realize yeye afanyi hivyo lakini wewe alikwambia mfanye.
So that was the argument she had today. Unacheka nini sasa? So that was the argument she had. She was like, kwa nini tunaenda ni kama unarudi back alafu unaniacha niko kwa wao peke yangu and stuff. So leo lakini amekuwa leo nani amekuwa amezunguka.
Let me tell you, wacheni niwaambie kitu. Alikuja kwa TikTok na she was brought by Jacqueline because Jacqueline found an opportunity to bring herself back to life. Jacqueline alikuwa ameisha already. So huyu mwanamke ndio alimfanya akakuja akakuwa relevant kidogo. She was gone completely. Nobody was paying attention to Jacqueline because hapa kwa TikTok watu walikuwa wameshamjua yeye ni mwizi, hakuna mtu alikuwa anampatia attention. Hata viewers zake zilikuwa zimeenda chini. Aliona Bridget. Unakumbuka hii kitu palilianzia?
Tulikuwa kwa arch.
Na it was based on the fact that Bridget aliapia hapa kwa TikTok. Na Bridget ni mtu mwenye wako nayo na issues. So what did she do? Because Cinderella did not have a platform. Aka inbox watu, just like she said she inboxed me. Me, I did not pay attention to it, but Jacqueline akamsikiza. Akaenda huko akamwambia story yake, yani like they talk privately. Na huyu akamwambia don't worry, nitakupatia platform. Unasikia? So mkikumbuka vizuri, the first case yenye ilikuja waliongea juu ya Bridget.
Yeah.
That was the first court case wakiwa hapo. Yes.
Hao ma Nairobi Diaries walikuja
Yes, wa Nairobi waliona Bridget kwangu. Ni kama ni koti, ni kesi tunafanya. And then Jacqueline got to experience Cinderella and her power. Hapo hivyo. Na akarealize, kumbe huyu msichana ako hivi, na ako hivi, na ako hivi, tough na kila kitu. This is the person who's gonna be now like my mouth na pesa. Kuja, tunataka kufanya hii na hii na hii. Unaona? Sasa akahost mpaka huyo Cinderella, akiambia huyo Cinderella vitu behind the scenes. Vile wakikuja live wakifungua koti zitu zenye aseme, because Cinderella mwenyewe alijuaje hakunijua mimi. You remember Cinderella alianza kunitusi na matusi zenye Jacqueline pia unitusi nazo. Mara uende sijui kwa bwanako, sijui ukatoe nini ya bwana yako huko. Cinderella alijuaje hata niko na bwana? Ajui. Cinderella hakuwa amenijua, she didn't know me.
Yeah.
But mimi nilijua Cinderella from other spaces because of the way we work with women, na vile alitokea na story ya Obina na kila kitu. Mimi nilimjua. Because when her case na Obina ilitokea, we knew her. Women wenye walikuwa kwa spaces za activism tulimjua na hiyo kesi yake. So personally she didn't know me. Alikuja kunijua kwa TikTok through Jacqueline. Zile matusi huyu Cinderella alikuwa anasema zote ni Jacqueline alikuwa ameset precedent. Unaelewa? Hata Cinderella ndio maybe she may have known hata huyo nyako, but matusi zenye alikuwa anatusi ni Jacqueline alimfundisha juu ya watu hapa. Umeelewa? Hata vile alitusi hata Boscan kila kitu, all those things amezilana hapa. Black Cinderella akakuwa sort of like a voice yenye kubwa. And I think you remember when I made a comment another time nikasema Black Cinderella is atakwisha tu na mtakosana na nikanini. Jacqueline akanijibu akasema ati she's not irrelevant, you're going to see. Unaona, alinijibu akasema kitu bena. I said that this lady will soon be relevant. Akaniambia where? She's not irrelevant, she's a powerhouse. Yeah, aliniambia she's a powerhouse. Nikamwambia she's not. Unajua? Yeah. So all these things zilikuwa based on one thing, and huyu Cinderella was always made a promise of her life being better na she started noticing ya kwamba hii pesa haipati vile aliambiwa ataipata.
Yeah.
Hata hizo magifts hakuwa naona vile alikuwa anaambiwa because people did not gift Cinderella as much.
Yeah, it has been part of the complaint. It has been part of the complaint today, yes.
And people did not gift her as much. Unajua? Na watu hawakuwa wanampatia hizo pesa pia in the background scene as much. Because obviously there's so much she's going through. She needs more money than what she's already getting. You can see that. So behind the scenes, I think Jacqueline kept on making promises which she did not keep, and she couldn't keep up with it. But hapa kwa live anatumika na pia vitu zenye wamesema huko nyuma, akikuja hapa kwa platform anaona Jacqueline ana tone down mpaka anashangaa, okay, so what's going on, because this is not what we agreed.
I just said that. Nimesema mimi kugombana Lady Jacqueline na huyu nashuku. I'm thinking that wanagombania pesa.
Ni pesa.
Behind the curtain. Watu wanasema nimetuma hivi, huyu msichana anaambiwa wait. Sumana nimesema na Dana
ni pesa hapa. Alafu amemtumia, alimtumia kujisimamisha tena. Jacqueline alikuwa ameisha. Amemtumia kusimama tena. She used Cinderella. Tena amemtumia vibaya sana. And I believe that court, kama Cinderella angekuja kwa hiyo koti bila matusi, bila uchuki, bila hiyo vitu zenye Jacqueline alimwekelea, akakuwa mtu kama hivyo, Cinderella angedetach kivyake, angekuwa sawa.
Aogopi, akona uwezo wa kusimama kivyake.
Shida ni aliamua kutumia nguvu yake vibaya. Hiyo nguvu ilienda kwa the wrong hands, and the wrong hands has destroyed her. That is what has happened. She went in the platform and the hands of a toxic judge. Amerushwa nje, and amerushwa akiwa watu wengi wa TikTok wanajua ni mtu mbaya mwenye ako na matusi na ako na chuki. That is what now people see her as. So hiyo ndo kitu yenye sasa imekuwa the biggest fall for her. Unaona? Now mwenye amebaki kama ni mshindi ni Jacqueline, na yeye she has lost because Cinderella hezi fungua platform sahi ya kukua judge. Nobody is gonna watch. Nani anaweza, hakuna, hakuna mtu mwenye anaweza enda kumuona. Unaona?
Yeah, that's true.
And that is what has damaged her. Unaona?
Yani, ikitu imeisha vibaya. I was not even expecting ishe hivyo.
Me, I was expecting that. I expected them. Niliwaambia na kwanza wacheni bado story ijatokea. Kuna stories zenye zitatokea za hao kutongozana.
Imetokea.
Wamesema ishatokea.
Si niliwaambia, what did I say, Beauty?
Wametokea tayari, wewe umelala sana.
Niliwaambia hawa watu oh God, I told you guys that wanatongozana. I said that. Yeah. I said it. Guy, Queen kwa wapi? Unakumbuka nikikwambia? Nilisema hawa watu wanatongozana. I said that.
Mpaka tumeoneshwa video. Huyo Cinderella ametuonesha video venye Lady Jacqueline alikuwa anamwambia, you see, this is my ex, I used to look after him. Nani huyu dema alikuwa anaenda na hii ama she?
Ni she.
Machichi alikuwa anaenda na she ama hii?
Whatever, wewe sema tu Machichi.
Na kwambia tumeoneshwa mpaka video venye wanashikana siku zile walikuwa wamevaa suti hivyo. Lady Jacqueline alitumia huyu Cinderella. Akawa Cinderella akasema ni kama alikuwa anamseduce, yani anataka kumuonesha ni kama pia yeye anaweza kumlook after hivyo. Tumeoneshwa, wao endelea kulala.
Bumu ati mtu akuitia Cinderella ako wapi huyo judge? Musha hii live na yeye.
Sandy Party ni mwana amejoin. Sandy Party si utuitie judge kama unaweza. Hii ndo close naye. Sandy Party unajua, so that is what happened. I can tell you bado hizo vitu we are still going to see
going to see things that I think are very dark and dirty bado. Hatujafika hapo, but at this point amefika mahali ako kufa dereva, kufa makanga.
Sandy pia unaweza panda kama uko na moja mbili, you're close to
Unaona, so that is what has happened. And unajua, let me tell you guys, the reason why mimi personally huyu Cinderella alipokuja kwangu the other day to apologize, I told her, if you remember my words, I told Cinderella, the person you need to apologize to is yourself. And you need to find peace within yourself. Wewe mwenyewe, not to me. Unaona? And I feel like she needs to be, and like somebody needs to tell her.
Oh, she's coming, sawa.
Yeah, mtu anafaa kumuongelesha at this moment in time. Of course, I knew I was going to tell her something, but that it was not the time yet. It was bado time kukua imefika, because baada kukua amefanya nini? Ati amesema Jacqueline nini? Ati Jacqueline
amesema hawezi kupanda na hii account.
Kuja na ile nyingine ya declutter something.
Mnajua, let me tell you guys. Sasa kwa sababu amesha ongea huko nje, akaongea huko nje, akasema whatever is in her heart, now maybe at this point I can give her 1 or 2 kama amemaliza, lakini kama hajamaliza anaweza kumpatia time aendelee kuvent, atoe kila kitu kwa roho yake.
Yaani unataka kuwa awe saizi hawezi kutukana na tena na Diana, you mean saizi you can give us some advice kama hata rudi kutukanana tena hivi na hivi, awe amemaliza.
Sasa unajua when somebody is in pain, you allow her to go through the pain. Now una allow her to get everything out. That is how you do it.
Guys, no more guests.
Beauty unaweza kuni drop kama kuna mtu
una dropiwa je? Sawa. Siku ina habari yako.
Yeah, no more guests guys.
Mzuri sana Diana. Acha niwasalimie nyinyi wote. Nimesema mpaka nikuje kidogo. Mimi nilikuwa kazi usiku, kwa hivyo niko na story zote.
Mtu wale.
Mimi si mtu wa kuanalyze, but I will say this.
Yes, tell.
Hii lazima niseme. The mentor or whoever was mentoring Black Cinderella didn't give her the memo. The first time I saw her kupanda kwa uka, I knew she is roasted. She didn't know where she is going. I said, oh my God, where are you going? Akapanda hapo within seconds. Nikaona wale wamepanda hapo. She was surrounded. And I was like, run. You don't know this TikTok, how the dynamics, how things work here. You are in the wrong territory. But she's trying until she realized she is really in the wrong place. Then she ran. So, whoever was mentoring you, my dear, set you up. Where to go, who to mingle with, when, and what. It's not like that. You just don't go everywhere. First, you learn the streets. You are not taught in the streets. Your mentor cheated you. She didn't tell you how things work here. Give yourself time, learn before you go anywhere, because you really don't know. You are smart. You have the voice. You have everything. You can kucharaza whatever they do here. But first of all, learn the streets. Hapa hii TikTok Kenya. You don't just go anywhere. These people are toxic. They run in teams. Whether you explain yourself, whether you are right or wrong, if you don't belong to that, or if you have offended one of them, my friend, they don't care how you explain yourself. So you spend a lot of time and energy. Last night, I was like, oh my God, who was mentoring you? First, she didn't tell you the right things, but you have to learn that yourself. And with that, wacha niendelee kulala. Nilikuja tu kuwasalimia, but you entertained me. It was all good. I had great time. Sikulapata uzingizi kazini. Nimelala. Thank you guys.
Unajua mimi, wacheni niwaambie kitu. Personally, I don't think it's time for us to advise her. I feel like right now bado ako in a place yenye bado ana vent. But this is one thing I will say. There is nothing that I loved yesterday than seeing a woman fighting for herself. Hiyo naye nilipenda vile alisimama exhaust you because I know vile gugu wanaweza wakakujia mtu. Ninajua mimi vile nilimsikia kuauka guy, nilisikia tu nimechoka, yani nikasema But one thing I loved yesterday, sitadanganya, the way she stood up for herself against Jacqueline.
Yes.
That one was very powerful. Hiyo naye nitasema tu like ademosa. So kitu yenye anafaa kufanya sahi, anafaa kufungua roho yake once and for all, kama inawezekana. Kisha maliza, mimi at that point maybe is when I can give one or two to her. That is what I can say.
Na mimi ngojeni niwaambie ile part nilipenda. Pale alikuwa amesukumwa, anaambiwa apologize, akasema she will not.
Yeah.
She will only apologize when like it's right. Akaulizwa mbona uli apologizea Diana, akasema cause she felt like it was right that time.
Absolutely. Apple, you should keep that strength. Don't be intimidated. Well, there is another platform. Anybody, whoever it is in this app, to intimidate. If you feel you have the power, kanyanga hata wewe. Find your place. Don't let them.
Lakini asimwage chai yote mara moja Queen.
Kwa nini?
Amwage in bit ndio ikuwe tamu.
Hapana, people will be exhausted with her. Watu watachoka. She just, ukitaka leave a space with a lot of power and respect, say everything you need to say. Ukisha maliza, open a new page.
Somebody is asking, why did she choose Auka? Let me tell you why she chose Auka. Because Auka is called Janja Auka. And this time, Cinderella is looking for alliances. That's what she was trying. I'm sure she didn't tell me, but I knew that was, but she didn't know there is anything called Gogo. She didn't know who Auka aligns himself with. But my friend, learn the streets first, then find your place. But intimidation, don't agree. Don't let anybody. You are told that there are some people here you can't touch. There's nobody untouchable. Ukinjisikia na uko na nguvu, enda nalo.
Yeah. And anyway, wageni waheshimiwa wenye wanaingia, I hope you know niko moderator hapa. I hope let me in your announcement, I am a moderator hapa, and you know mimi huwa si mute, mimi I block. I hope I'm just I'm sending out a small reminder to you. I block people, and also one thing I also do, you do not disrespect a person on a guest paliniko. The rules don't change. I hope mekumbuka hiyo.
Na miss na Max yapo. Anzia na miss na Max yapo juu.
Na wewe uko moderator hapa, nani huyo? Miss nani?
Miss na Max yapo kwa comment.
Haya, sawa. Haya, huyu ni nani alikuwa anataka kuongea? Nani huyu anataka kuongea hapa? Nani? Sandy Party ongea, alafu Declata ataongea.
Okay. So hi everyone. I bet by now umejua venye tumecharazwa, tumetukanwa na mpaka tunaambiwa tutakosana na judge. One thing that I believe in myself is that I'm a diehard. If I get a friend I cherish, I protect he or she with all I got. kuna pahali penye watu hawaelewi nimetoana na Cinderella. Yes, we met at LJ's platform, but we know what we went through there. Ndo uone sisi wote tulitoka at once. There is a reason and there is a meaning. Mbona Goldie hakubaki? Mbona Muhati hakubaki? People should be asking themselves those questions. I remember there was a point where I was being used as an scapegoat to just bring our judge back. Days where I used to have sleepless nights, natoka kazi lakini I had to call
never forgive her. Hiyo ni kitu iko. And I know she doesn't need that forgiveness. But then again, I will never be at the right place with in my heart with her. Had it been, angeniambia, mimi, guy, I wish I can go back, nifungue kama labda kuna CCTV kwa akili yangu, muone what was being fed to us. Alisema, mimi nimeacha matusi. I don't. That is why wakati tulitukanwa kwa platform na amenyamaza, we are like, mbona? I thought umeacha matusi. I thought you should be leading us towards no matusi. But you let this thing happen because it's not you. Now you told me about everyone, but you didn't tell me about who you are. I came to find out it will forever be different. That's just the truth.
I wanted to mention something. You said that you'll never go to Jacqueline na utaenda kumapologizia, you'll not be at a place yenye utamrudia chini. Unajua hata mimi ulinitusi na tuko kwa platform moja and you came to apologize to me.
Do you know why I apologize, Diana? Nimesema vizuri, Diana. Ulikuja kwetu, of all the TikTokers tushaiona hapa wakubwa wenye wako na majina. I will equate your name to a WhatsApp group that has the likes of Nyako, those big people, right? You are the only TikToker hukuwahi kuja kutudemean ama kutuambia nikiongea msiongee. You listened to us. In fact, at some point, we felt like, unaona sawa ni we unajua utafika hiyo level, but unaona huyu mtu ako accommodative. That accommodative heart forever and ever cannot make me to correspond with you in terms of matusi. Now, if you want to know I'm saying the truth, then I'm just being told today that you laughed about my apology. But when it was told to me, I just seemed to have this peace of mind and be okay with it. Doesn't eat me from nowhere. That's just it.
Unajua kwa nini mimi siku nini? Unasema eti wait, nani yako na iko ni wewe?
Ni mimi wacha nizime.
Mute kidogo. Do you know the reason why I did not do anything to you or come for you? Let me tell you now. Because mimi huwa nakuhurumia. I honestly feel sorry for you. That's why. And me, when I feel sorry for someone, I don't put them down when they're already down. I see you and I feel very, very sorry for you because you're a person that I believe needs to really work on yourself. You really need to take care of a lot of things that are going on in your life. First of all, you have gone through so much. Na haujakaa chini ukaangalia hizi vitu zote ambazo zimekufanyikia and take stock of all these things. I feel sorry for you, honestly I do, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe a lot of people watakuwa wanakupandisha platforms kwa sababu ya views na kila kitu, but trust me, everything that is going on right now, if you don't put a stop to it, it's going to consume you and it will destroy you. Many people will but you still were okay with that toxicity. You are okay with the violence. You are okay with the violence. And you cannot say you're also Cinderella's friend, because if you were Cinderella's friend and you cared for her, you should have talked to her when things were becoming very bad and dirty. That is what friends do. When friends that are true and friends that care for someone will always tell you, hata behind the scenes, unamwambia mwenzako, hey, hapa sio vile tulifanya, vile tunafanya, vile tunaendelea sio mzuri. But you're one person I saw firing up, gaslighting, adding, oil onto the fire. And I think you did that because you felt at that moment it was helpful to you and it was making you be seen as a powerful person. No, it has actually played a big role in destroying Cinderella and yourself, because you did not do the right thing. I'm telling you. And in as much as you guys are really trying to sanitize yourself right now, you as Sandy need to take accountability and responsibility for your behavior at that moment. Don't give excuses. Don't say it was Lady J. Don't say she did this to you. Mimi sasa wewe na kuongelelea na wewe kama Sandy. Don't lie back and fall on Jacqueline. You made a decision to become vile and toxic and hateful. You need to start by taking accountability for yourself. Wewe mwenyewe. It starts with you. So when you want to now open a new page, after mshaongea na mshasema zote zenye zinawasumbua, take accountability for your character and your behavior on that court. I am telling you, wewe, I listened to you at some point and I wondered. Unajua hata juzi nikiwa kwa platform yako sikujua ni wewe. I didn't know. The person mwenye alifanya niliingia huko ni Karina. To be honest, because sijai cross paths na wewe. And I think I stayed away from everything because mimi, honestly, I felt like that energy mulikuwa nayo ilikuwa short-lived. It was like a candle. Na candle unachomekanga inaungua. And I said it last year that by January, hii yote itakuwa imeisha. And that is why you saw I was not bothering to address you or address Cinderella because I know how hate is short-lived. Hate lasts only for a very short time. So I feel like on your part, because I'm responding to you, wachana na excuses, anza accountability on you as a person, as an individual, as wewe as Sandy. What role did you play there? And what did you do to other people? Start by platform yako, uliwafanyia vitu zenye ulisema kwa platform yako, hao watu ndio unafaa. Kama unataka sasa peace, unataka new page, start with those people and then ufungue page mpya of, knowing very well that you have taken accountability. That is what I would tell you. You can respond if you want to.
Can I respond?
It's okay, Judge. Let me respond to that. Najua unataka kunitetea, let me respond to that.
No, I don't want kututetea you, Sandy. I wanted to tell you in particular, Sandy, yeah? We've come to this platform and if I would be told ati nitakuwa kwa hii platform enye Diana Ross ako, I'll say no and no and no and no. Diana Ross, you did something that personally made me to give that advice. Nilikuwa could give apology, yeah? Nilikuwa nimekaa hivi nikapata message ya kunistua sana kwa roho ati Diana Ross ako kwenyu. The first thing that came to my mind, there was this scenario in my mind, watu wangu wamenyongwa, wametolewa nguo, wamefungwa tairi, wanachinjwa, unaelewa? And then nikakuja. Wakati nilikuja, now there was something that Diana Ross did and she might not know what she did. Every time any big TikToker came to our platform, trust me, Diana Ross, we could not talk to them as on the same level. There was a way they wanted us to shut up and see ourselves as nobodies because we've not been here. But then again, nimekimbia. In fact, let's just imagine the scenario was, I just took up an AK-47 haraka. Nikakimbia, nikafika hapo mapema bila kuchelewa na kuta Diana Ross amenyamaza. That on my own part got me so weak. I was weakened because I was like, no, she's not she's not insulting anybody. She's not looking down on them. She's not telling them that they are not on her class. She's just being there. Nikaangalia nikasema nitaingia aje hapa? Nitaingia na enmity yenye kwa kusema ukweli sijabeba kwa roho, ama nitakuja na hiyo humbleness. But even if nikichoose enmity ama humbleness, kuna kitu labda itafanya asinisikie. The fact that you are peaceful, a peaceful person is, wanasemanga aje, ule mwenye amekuja na amani si mtu wa kupigwa vita, huo ni mtu wa kusikilizwa. I just came nikasema no Sandy, you know what, just request her if I can talk to her. Sandy herself was not so sure what I'm going to say. However, I told Sandy, sorry, I didn't imagine that at any point kuna vile hata Diana anaweza fika hapo, though anasema alifika bila accent, cause alifika accidentally because of whatever the retaliation we had given her, whatever the reception we had given her. You understand? Now with you, Diana Rose, what you don't realize, it's not that cause later on I gave the apology and maybe naambiwa, mimi nasikia tu na watu personally sijaona at maybe you came and laugh about it. Sijasikia kama imeniuma mahali popote, because that is the you that I know and I'm comfortable with. Afadhali wewe mwenye ninajua uko hivi kushinda mwenye ananidanganya ako vile vile, alafu siku moja nakuja kumuona for who she is. That was where we had a problem with the other platform. Now, most of the time, Diana Rose, especially to you, I won't want to address any other issues hapo kwa kotini. Especially to you, Diana Rose, there was so many times that tulikuwa tunapangiwa hiyo attack kwa WhatsApp. I'll say it, hata kama atasema saizi vile nimekosana naye na jaribu kuamsha Diana Rose ndiye anifaitie, that will be a lie. I'm saying ni kama tunajisema na wacha tujistaki, because also last we are not perfect. Tulikuwa tunapanga hiyo attack especially ya Diana Rose kwa WhatsApp, but kitu yenye ilikuwa inafanyika Diana Rose, tukikuja kwa koti Lady Jana tuhepa. She acts as if she's not the same person that told us this and that behind the tent. Tumefika kotini, it's time for war. Lady J amevaa manguo za malaika, mpaka anatuambia please don't call Diana Rose like this, na huku yeye ndiye alikuwa anatuletea hii majina yenye tutasema. This was what make me to start listening to Diana Rose without her knowing. I used to come now to Diana Rose and start looking, how comes huyu mtu anamogopa, but huyu mtu ameona Cinderella tu ndiye atanitupa kwa moto. What if she's actually the bad person? Because every time I come to listen to Diana Rose, she's herself. Either akuchambe, akutusi, akufanye kila kitu, but inside hiyo matusi kuna a lot of motherly love atakupea, enye hata utafeel huyu mtu amekuempower. Now I came to listen to Diana Rose. At some point that day particularly, I said it na nikasema I think this lady was right and she deserves accolades. All of a sudden, wakati nilisema kwa koti, that was the first time Lady Jacqueline was ready to give the same energy behind the tent. Na nilisema because I wanted her to come outside. Si ati afike kotini ya kwe malaika. Just wanted her to come outside like the warrior that she is. Because when we are planning this attack, she's our leader. She is the she is the militia, she is the mercenary. Huyu alafu tukifika hana gana kona Biblia na msalaba. So I knew you, that is you that I know, but hapa unajifanya na tuko kwa moto. At that point that day I started having this urge of saying I'm sorry to Diana Rose, not because I've not been offended by her, but because all the things and perception I had about her, she changed it in a way that si hata kuambiwa. Now, after I apologize to you, the other team is coming to laugh for me. Oh, amekucheka. Oh, ulikuwa unafikiri this and that. And I told them just now, what is wrong with her saying that? This is someone I hated. It might take some time for her to forgive. But kama mulisikia vizuri, she never said ana deny apology, but she said The apology has to be to me, myself. Why did she not think about her ego and she thought about me, myself, that I need that apology? Surely it did not come from a place of negativity, and there is no way you can convince me to attack her father. You understand? I rest my case paka saa zile. Nikimaliza, I just wanted to say, hapa sikuji kutukana mtu. I've done that. Probably I'll leave here, nitafanya hivyo. But the fact that Sakena, Dena Rose, and nimesikia Esi criticize and na amepeana accolades, so I'm okay with her and everyone else. I'd love to mute and learn. It's not a platform for me to talk. Thank you.
Can
One thing
I
I'm going.
give a-
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, you respond.
Okay. To my response of what you said earlier, actually, I have nothing to defend myself with. I know I have been toxic to some people, and people might judge me by according to my actions, which I cannot give any explanation to. I don't know whatever came to me, but najipatanga tu in that situation. Why do I get myself into that situation? Because inafikanga point, I don't know if our judge can lie by this. Inafikanga point you get inboxes when we are on live, when you're handling a case, unaambiwa charaza, ongeza, like you are motivated, but that's not even an excuse. When I joined that platform, mine was just to fight for the truth and justice. But ilifika point, I'm becoming someone different, which I was not comfortable with. So even today, I was telling our judge and the team, it's a high time now we stop whatever is happening. Tumetembea, tumepiga kelele, tumetukanana. Let's be quiet. Wacha watu wa take action. But to everybody I have insulted, I take this opportunity actually to apologize to every individual. This is to everyone. I mean everyone, be it a small TikToker, a big TikToker, just a regular TikToker. I do take this opportunity to apologize to each one of you. Please do take it to deepest consideration. The people who know me personally, I am not that person, and they can testify to that. And a correction is good when you accept it in a pure heart. Till date, I will always support my judge. I think I'm going to die hard with her, no matter what people say. And we will continue with this for now. Thank you.
Okay. I wanted to respond to Cinderella. Before I do that, I want to tell you something, Sandy. I think the best place to apologize to everybody is in your court. When you open a platform, you will open that platform in the same setting and mention people by name and everything. Then you will convey an effective apology. And since you've mentioned it, I also believe that a lot of the things that you are currently doing, you're doing it because you're trying to sanitize yourself and make sure that you people can hold it together on TikTok. You're trying to pave way so that you can get support. You can get people to come and be with you, which is okay. TikTok, it's all about politics. It is normal to sanitize. It is normal to try and seek alliances on TikTok. But I believe that is the reason why you are currently, desperately trying to find people to come on. And that is why it might not work very well with an apology, because people can see through these things. Meanwhile, as you seek apologies from people, a good apology is in change of character and behavior. That is what I would tell you. So people are going to see that change of character and advice, and they will now get to see that that apology was actually from your heart, and you meant what you said. That is what, TikTok or the people that you're apologizing to will see. An apology starts from a change of behavior. That is what I would say. Don't just apologize because you see there is a platform where people are and you find that this is an opportunity for you to say what you need to say. No, apologize because it's the right thing to do. It's from your heart, and you've also taken accountability of your behavior and your character. Now, there's one thing I want to talk about, that of the things that you people refuse to pay attention to is that TikTok is an educative platform. And this platform can be used for so many ways, unajua. It is a platform that can be used to educate, it can be used to destroy, it can be used to build, it can be used to shape, and it can be used to grow. So on the same breath, you mentioned something that I have been paying attention to. And because people want to know your character and the character of Jacqueline and the people that were around you, I'm going to ask you one thing. If you can do it, then we can have a conversation. You said that Jacqueline was planning attacks on me as Diana Ross. You know, that people can trust again. You start by bringing evidence to back up what you're saying.
As the
That's what
lead,
I would ask you. Yeah.
as the lead judge on that platform, I'll love you to think it clearly, because the answer is right seated at your nose, Diana Ross. Of all the cases we ever presided on, your case was presided without you being there. Really hate this thing of side talking. Lady Jacqueline said it clearly to us that akijaribu kuweka TikTok, akijaribu kuweka group, ati hivyo ndo vile watu upeleka screenshots, na hivyo ndo vile watu upeleka message, na hivyo ndo vile watu upeleka records. So she wouldn't want something like that. However, the other person who can vindicate us is someone who was not on that platform. Vile umesema tu ati Sandy, according to you umesema Sandy, Goldie, Muhatsi, wenye tulifanya kazi pamoja na tumetoka pamoja pale, wezi wa accept 100% as my witness. There is another witness. Unless she really wants to be here, there is another witness, and I wouldn't wish to meet her, but akwangi kotini. I wouldn't wish to put her in that position. She has to come here unless tumulize kama anaweza fanya hivyo. But we won't be here to lie. Because hakuna vile umetuchapa Diana Ross, na hakuna vile umetuforce tuongee. Records are being taken, and this is my word. I'll stand by it. This is what used to happen. And when that happened, I was like, okay, at that moment, which is a problem for me and a mistake for me. However, when we got to court, we were never that team that was on WhatsApp. One of us was missing or was lacking behind. And that was when I started wondering and thinking with my extra senses, what is this thing I'm doing?
I'm going to respond to you about the court because I was not in court. I was not in court because I made that choice, and I had said it very clearly that catch me dead appearing on a platform with Jacqueline and Cinderella. Me, I smelled all the nonsense way long before, and I had said that even you and Jacqueline were not going to last for long because what brought you together was hate. So you really think that it is normal for me to appear in a court? Like me, I respect myself. I don't put myself in situations like that. So the idea of me not being in court is neither here nor there. That's a choice I made because I do not show up in spaces where people have no respect for me or for themselves. Because the path that you guys took was disrespectful, not just to me, but also to yourselves as women. The things that you were saying, the things that you were doing, and all those mahukumus mlikuwa mnapitisha, hizo ni nyinyi mlikuwa mnajikosea heshima, sio mimi. It was a reflection of your character, not mine. That is why I did not show up in those spaces. So it has nothing to do with fairness or not. No, it is me choosing to be respect myself so that I do not show up in spaces where people have no respect for anyone. That is what happened. Me, I go to any space, by the way, Cinderella. I go to many spaces. Ukiuliza watu hapa, mimi, I show up in a platform, even places people don't expect me to be. I will not show up on a place kama nimekublock ama huyo mtu ameniblock. I move everywhere. But once there's disrespect, I don't. I will always stay away from that. And that is what happened. So it's not about the fairness. The excuse you are trying to make about ati because you are not there haukukuja. No. Now that one you're just making an excuse. You guys made a choice. You decided the court was supposed to go some type of way because at that time you were Jacqueline Ombewa's play toy. And I think this excuse all of you, even you Cinderella, keep making about Jacqueline alikwambia ufanye hivi, you are not a child. You are a grown woman. You had the choice to do better. You had the choice to make a decision to say no. And you had the opportunity to actually call out that kind of trolling and bullying. But you chose not to because at that time it was serving you. It was giving you an opportunity to be visible. And it was because of the hate. Hate brought you together. Hate promoted your character that you are now trying to sanitize. Unajua vile uliingia kwa platform, uliingia na hiyo chuki na hate. Whether it was from training, whether it was from being manipulated, still it reflected on your character as a person, as Cinderella. And now you see right now, what is happening is that you're paying a price for allowing yourself to be in a place where you did not make the right decision to be a better person, to do good, stand with the truth. So now it's gonna take you a lot of work to sanitize yourself because unaona hiyo ndio inafanya sasa sahi umekuwa uko nje the whole time and everything, trying to move platform to platform because all of this is because you're trying to sanitize yourself. And it's gonna be hard, I'm telling you. It's gonna be hard.
Diana Rose,
yes,
I'm enjoying the kind of attention I'm getting right now. That's just the fact.
I know you're enjoying that attention because wacha nikwambie, can I tell you why you're enjoying the attention?
Yeah.
Because Cinderella, you have always wanted to be popular. You've always wanted to be seen and viewed, but for a long time. You've struggled with being popular, but imekuwa ngumu. Hapa TikTok ilikupatia hiyo opportunity, which is okay.
What I can say, nitakurudisha nyuma. When I said about atikoti cases, I tried to let you know, si ati nilikuwa nasema ati vile uko unakam, but case yako Diana Ross, whatever nitasema hapo niseme, I don't want matusi on this platform. However, kama ni case ya Diana Ross, hiyo lazima ikuwe na matusi. Unaelewa? That was what we were doing, or that is what mimi sitaki kuweka mtu hapo. That is what I was doing. You understand? That was what I was executing. We had orders from above. However, I also did it because of myself. So you are very right. And when I realized that wrong, that is when I came down. Na nilijua ndatukanwa, na nilijua labda uta accept, but nilisema regardless, I won't hold that apology. That's why I came down and I apologized to you. That is me knowing penye nimekosea. Si ati knowing ati penye nimekosea kwa sababu ya Lady J. You understand? She will never change. She'll get another person to perform my duty. Right? But mimi najua nilikosea hapo. Halafu Beauty, I'm so sorry. Please, huyu mtu umepandisha hapa juu, unaweza tutolea kidogo tu tumalizane na Diana. Nilikosea hapo. Just like addressing people who matter in my life at this point, not this person.
Mumute kwanza asikuja hapa kama unajua sisi we don't know.
We just peaceful here, right? Kila mtu anasema everything vile iko.
Ni nani huyo?
huyo DCI Jacqueline, right? Alikuja tukampea chance. However, she's fueling a narrative that tunataka views, tunataka this. Now, I don't know what she wants, but this is not the place. Hapa tunaongea exactly the kind of thing I came to talk here is to listen. I didn't come to talk about Lady J. I came to listen and apologize. Doesn't matter 77 times, 1,000 times. I came to apologize. Hapa kwa hii platform particularly, I have a lot of things to apologize. Diana Ross and Sakina, everything. Si huyo Lady Jacqueline, yeye akae huko kwa msituni, motherfucker.
So
Niulize nani kitu, Black Cinderella kitu. Black Cinderella,
Yes, yes.
when you came ulisema ulitafuta Diana akakulenga, ukatafuta Nyako akakulenga. So ni LJ peke yake ndiye alikukubali. Like ulikuwa umesoma TikTok ukiingia, ama ulikuja tu na ukaanza kuwatafuta hawa watu?
Okay. Hiyo siku nilikuwa kwa nyumba, then Diana Ross alikuwa ameadmit Bridget, right? Bridget tujafanya kesi mara ya kwanza. Tumeifanya, imefika kwa Lingugi, imefika ma radio station, like it's been just like that. Now previously tuliachia penye, don't cross my lane, I won't cross my lane. However, whatever issue happened, I wouldn't even want to start with that because it's another trial. Now, with you, what you've just said, actually, this is the first time wakati Diana Ross alikuja kwa platform, ndo mi najua the exact account ya Diana Ross. Yenye mimi huwa na text haina picha ya Kamdoli, iko na picha yake mwenyewe with some fringe wig, ako na amevaa black, right? But there are many, I don't know if that was one of the accounts, maybe yendi anaweza sema kama alikuwa anaona text yangu. Now my text, I can go back and retract it. It was never confrontational to Diana. Alafu, funny enough, the same text I sent to Diana, all I did was copy paste and send to Lady Jacqueline. I sent to Choku. I sent to Nyako. I sent to people. I was looking for that big TikToker. Now, the only person that responded quickly, in fact, nilimtext asubuhi na akarespond by saa 5. That was like a Lady Jacqueline. So since she was the one, I fall back on Choku's WhatsApp and I told Choku nimetext huyo Lady Jacqueline na cause Choku alikuwa ameniambia hizo majina za kutext. Nimetext huyo Lady Jacqueline kina nani, Lady Jacqueline ameaccept, so nitaenda na Lady Jacqueline. It's not that Diana Ross alikuwa amelenga na ubaya. Maybe she never saw it, but Lady Jacqueline was quick to respond.
umesema Choku ndiye alikuambia watu wa kutext ama nimesikia nini?
Ya wakati nilikuwa unajua Choku amejua hiyo issue ya mimi na Bridget, yani kwa kiundani. So wakati kulikuwa na hiyo attack, nilikuwa naambia Choku, umeona vile Bridget amenikujia TikTok, amenipeleka kwa wale wase hao tukana wase, na saizi naanza kutukanwa. I want to be heard, unaelewa? So Choku akaniambia yeye fungua platform yake kwa sababu yani like TikTok kuna vile ameiweka stop over, but nezenda kuanza ku-DM watu kaa kina Diana Ross, kina Choku, not Choku, kina Lady Jacqueline, kina Nyako, kina nani, kina Malisafi, kina whoever. Unajua tu kuna jina zenye utasikia hapa kwa TikTok. With whether you want to associate yourself with them or not. There are names that are going to be said everywhere. So that is it.
You guys kwa comment section amuelewi Cinderella. Anasema aliona huyo msichana Bridget kwa Diana. And then akajua wanajua na nini Choku, akaenda akamuuliza Choku for nini kama anaweza kumfungulia. Choku ndo akamwambia yeye hataweza, lakini try our watu. Ama si hivyo Cinderella?
Yeah, hivyo ndo vile nimesema Sakina. Yes.
Choku gave Cinderella the names wenye atawaendea. That is when she went. It's not like yeye alijua the big TikTokers. Hata kama tafadhali musikize kidogo.
True.
So like what I said, like you the main reason why you were coming to TikTok, what was the issue? Because I've seen you mentioned Bridget. Na to be honest, Bridget akiwa kwa platform yetu, Bridget hakukuongelelea. We were just talking about issues and she talked about her experiences na vitu zenye alipitia. I don't recall her mentioning you. So
No,
at
tena alinimention cause hiyo siku nilikuwa nimelala. Mi mtu kama mimi my dad ako hapa. So na my siblings wako huku, so nilipata wote wamenishare kwa family WhatsApp, unaelewa, na ilikuwa hiyo screenshot, ilikuwa hiyo kitu ya FYP like extract watu wamerecord. Bridget in her own words was saying, alikuwa na quote hiyo part, anasema she can't come back to Kenya because of sijui whatever na akanimention, alafu akasema huyo Cinderella mwenye alisababisha this amepigwa kichapo ya Mungu ati alikuwa nakufa huko Uganda, then she made fun. Now that is where I had a problem, because that information was not true. Wakati nilisikia, I needed to voice out, I needed to be heard, because there's two sides of the coin, Diana, and I know you know that. But however, nikiacha hiyo narrative that watu wanieke, if there's something I've learned about Diana akiamua kuwa mtu wa justice, atakuwa mtu wa justice. There is no way I have the power to deny any Kenyan a chance to come to Kenya. I'm not the Chief Justice. I cannot strip you from your nationality, because me, myself, I'm just a common raia in our country. So when you put it on me, I needed to clear that it's not on me. This was what happened. So hiyo ndio kitu ilinileta TikTok, especially not to TikTok, ilileta kwa platform ati kupanda juu kuongea. Yes.
So vile umesema hiyo ndio ilikuwa. So far, have you succeeded in finding peace about all these issues? Have you achieved anything?
Yeah, unaona kwa the part of Bridget, I don't think sitamwongelea, but I don't think I myself on the side I'm interested to go back where we were with Bridget easy matime ya 2020 2021. It was so pathetic, it was so bad, you understand. So with that, I feel like I gave it an explanation, and I feel it was well achieved. However, that was the genesis of where I am today, because having come from there, alafu mtu alipata views, anaweza kuja aringe, anaweza kuja aseme whatever, but those were the words she said to me kunirudisha sasa ni kama niko na platform, ama natafuta platform, ama natafuta a way I'll introduce my name to TikTokers and myself, right? Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, so umemaliza kutoa vitu ziko kwa roho yako kwa sasa ama bado? You still want to say that? Are there things you still want to say?
Bado bwana, tusidanganyane. Hii platform mi siwezi ongea anything vulgar, but uko nje siwezi nyamaza. Who is that who commands Cinderella? Cinderella is Cinderella, black one. Hiyo nitasemea uko kando. When I came here, the aroma in this room is maturity. So ordinarily, I have to respect myself. But uko kwingine, if you poke me, you'll get a reaction. That is just the truth.
So ni nini tena imebaki unataka kusema?
No, personally nataka tu kila siku nikiamuka, vile nilikuwa natumangwa kufanya kazi zingine chafu chafu, nataka nifanyie huyo mtu alikuwa ananitumanga hizo kazi chafu chafu, kieleweke between mimi na yeye, that now that umemaliza kunitumia kupanguza floor, usifikiri nitapanguza tu floor, napanguza floor na wewe sasa. So mimi na yeye tuko na vitu za kusettle, Diana. Kumbuka there's no loyalty between two thieves. Two thieves ni two thieves. Hakuna mwizi mkubwa mwenye atasema mwingine. Huyo tunaenda na yeye mpaka siku ataamua anikujie ama nimuendee, mpaka siku nitaamua kusalimu hiyo amri, niseme vile nilisema, Diana, I'm sorry. Saizi sijafika hapo, na sioni miaka 2-3 hivi nikifika hapo. Tutaendelea.
Do you think in future utaomba ni msamaha?
Hapana. Hapana. Everything I'm going through, this mockery about kitanda, this mockery about sijui not being financially able, ama sijui ati need.
Actually, sorry, I take my words back. Samara was not there. Yani, do you find yourself with the Lady Jacqueline chilling out together? Msamaha, pole nimedelete hiyo nimedelete.
I won't ever chill with her. Kwa sababu gani, Sakina? Kuna day Sakina ulikuja na ulinipea words zilikuwa zinanikata kutoka kwa ropa kama tako. I don't know if you remember that. You were telling me things mpaka unasema wewe na hiyo tinti yako. Have I ever attacked you later, Sakina? No, because I understood that was tough love. Now, with Lady Jacqueline, she didn't tell me. She told me about...
Unaona mimi kukuita tint, naitanga msichana wangu tint because she's dark.
Yeah,
I like the word tinted. I call her black tinted.
Yeah, na sikuishukulia shida. The thing I have against her is simple. She told me about everybody, but she never told me about herself. What happened? She let me experience her. Unaelewa? And I've experienced her and it has been pathetic. So I will never.
Many people will not tell you, but you are taking and walking a dangerous, dark path that will consume you and destroy you. And mimi nimekuuliza kama umemaliza, because ukimaliza ndio ninaweza maybe kukupatia maoni yangu one or two. Personally, when it comes to an apology, I believe that you are allowed to apologize. You can apologize even 100 times because that is from you. But the choice to forgive you lies with the person you are apologizing to. And that is why I gave you the leeway so that you can take the power in your hands. And I told you that the apology that you need to make is to yourself. Because Cinderella, you are destroying yourself. You are harming yourself. You are consuming yourself with a lot of hate. And you have gone through a lot as a woman. You've gone through so much. Because Mimi, I know your story. I've followed your story. I have followed your story right from Instagram, from Facebook. Because when everything that was happening to you was happening, we were particularly on the forefront. You might not know, but I was very active in issues of women, the times when all of these things were going on. And I'm telling you, you need to take a back seat and take care of yourself. Because one thing about Jacqueline that you don't know, because wewe umejua Jacqueline hapa sahi, you don't know Jacqueline very well. She might be quiet now and you might be coming out doing all these things that you're doing, but it is not worth it fighting anyone on TikTok at the expense of your mental health. It will reach a point that people are going to get tired of seeing you on platforms. Watu watachoka. Toxicity, hate, vitriol does not last for long. People will be exhausted. People cannot continue consuming the same content every day. Kitu ingine inaenda kufanyika hapa kesho, alafu watu watakusahau. Now that you've chosen a path and you've realized that ulitumika ama ulifanyika aje, I would ask you, kama kuna kitu unataka kusema, take your time. Uiseme, hata kama unataka kuisema for 1 month, unataka kuisema for 2 months, ukimaliza. Take care of yourself. And I've always said, na nasema tena, mimi am a proponent of women and I am pro mental health kabisa. Hizo vitu ziko ndani yako, wewe ziseme, umalize. Ukishamaliza, chukua time yako and start taking care of yourself as an individual. Because it's gonna be important for you. And I also think that kama uko na issue maybe na Bridget ama kina Buji, personally I'm very open and very okay with helping you make peace with these individuals. I would like for you to be at peace, Cinderella. I don't want you to be at war. Imagine you've been at war for several years.
Diana, The only thing you can do for me, knowing that you've mentioned Uyo Bridget na Buji, right? The only thing you can do to me, right, is just stay away from that matter. Diana, a lot of things might come out when I decide today, Miss Cinderella, I'm going to open up to you. You've only listened to one side. You don't know the whole story. You don't know if I'm the victim here or if I'm the one who is oppressing those other party. But whatever it is, hapo penye umeenda, I'm sorry Diana, it's too big. You won't solve this issue. It's too big.
I'm not really solving. Mimi nimesema because umemention Bridget. So
The only thing hata kwa Bridget Diana, what you can do is meet those people that Bridget really offended. Personally with Bridget, we don't have kitu kubwa tunapigania hapa. Unaelewa? There are some people wenye wanafaa wa meet. Hiyo ningekupea tu that opportunity, that case, nitaita case, yeah? Ningekupea yeah, hiyo ningekupea kabisa.
Okay, so no problem. But personally, I don't want to get involved deeper in your issues with Bridget or anyone. Mimi nime-mention kwa sababu uli-mention ukasema ulimuona na ukataka kusema your side of the story and that you have not heard your side of the story. So let me just respond and tell you, I really don't want to get involved in your fights. I don't want to be a part of it. The only time I would maybe want to get involved is when you people mmechoka kufight and you want to call truce and make peace. That is one thing I would do. But not because I want to listen to what you people have done to each other or what another person has done to another person. No, I don't want that. I really try to protect myself. I don't want to be in a place where I'm swallowed and consumed by the desire to fight and to harm. I don't want that. I think that's not a path I want. And that is why I've told you that it's important for you to take stock, unaona, and look at everything you've been through, and then you take care of yourself. Because there's a lot. There's so much that you bear and you carry. Now, sometimes you can have these things that you have, and you can also be in denial that you're not going through some things, unaelewa. And those are things that we've seen a lot of times. Na ile kitu sasa naweza nikakuambia, because you said something which I find a lot of people hawaja pay attention to it. Umesema you are enjoying what is going on now. I think that shows a reflection of your character. Kuna upungufu mahali. If you are enjoying this and you think that it's from a place of you, yani having some type of fun out of vitriol and hate, I think kuna waya ingine mahali imekatika.
No, Diana, I can only be myself. I'm enjoying. Just ask me what part of this thing I'm enjoying.
I do know very well what you are enjoying. Like I told you, you've not been in the limelight for a long time.
That's all you think.
Yeah. No, but it's true.
But however, can I tell you what part of this thing is sweet to me?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, everything that is happening is sweet to me. Do you know why? Maybe I'm that kind of person. I don't just care. Mimi sijali. There is something called character vile umesema, and there is something called reputation. Character is me. The character of Cinderella, if you know Cinderella, Cinderella loves this when there is war and everything is hot and spicy. The reputation of Cinderella, however, is what people think about me, which doesn't really have to carry the day to me. If I tell people I'm a good person, I'm a giver, every TikToker will say no, because we always contribute for you. Even we gave you a bed, even we gave you a mattress. So how can you claim you are a giver? You are a charitable person. That is the reputation they have, right? But me, my character, I maintain. I'm a giver. I'm a peace lover. This is what I love. When things like this happen, when there's media pressure, the least it does to me apart from controversy getting me more famous, you understand? It nurtures my level of horniness. I become horny. Let it be known. Nobody will tell my story or my character or my attitude. I can only say it myself because that is me. Me, I'm horny with all this story. Hakuna mali inaniguza. The thing is, at the end of the day, watu watachoka vile umesema, they'll let me be myself. They'll say, I don't want to associate with you. Now, I don't know why the host put a sticker. Maybe it's a sabotage. Maybe it's I'm not meant to get coins. I don't care. You understand? But that is...
No, you're getting it wrong. Beauty alieka hiyo sticker toka kitambo na jina yako hapo inaonekaniwa na how many coins you have iko pia. Na I think the more watu wanapanda hiyo sticker ilikuwa ameitoa. We were seeing the coins, we were seeing your name. Hiyo sticker ilikuwa hapo katikati. Na let me tell you nani Cinderella. Ulisema before unataka ku apologize and then umerudi ukasema una enjoy the whole of this and yani hujali. Do you think when you are ready to apologize watu hawatakubali hiyo apology yako because venye saizi umegeuka ukasema kitu nyingine?
No, Sakina, don't misquote me. Sikusema nataka ku apologize ya nani. I only said I came here.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Sikusema nasema nani, nilisema hapa kwa hii platform the reception is very welcoming and accommodative and that makes me feel like I need to apologize to maybe people who are here na nikasema Sakina, Diana Rose, AC, I've just met you but you've spoken well to me from a point of ni kama umeni understand, you understand?
Yes.
But me
do you know the sawa, nimekuelewa sasa. Unajua when you are ready to apologize, when unafaa kwanza apologize venye I think jana uli apologize, I'm not sure, sikumbuki. Dini ile Muhammad vile ulini hiyo ni kitu kwanza ungeweka kipaumbele. But hii umesema una enjoy, sawa, tutaenda tu na wewe. Unajua watu wengine pia tunapenda kuona madrama. Umeona?
Sakina, you've been in so many controversial, right? Now controversies, has it ever brought you down?
No.
Or
No.
cut a finger on your leg?
No.
So why do you want it to overweight my shoulder? It's not overweighting me. It's not. Sakina, the more I apologize, this one will come with another different angle of accusation.
Na don't apologize when you are all ready. Unaona hata nimesema mimi nilipenda vile ulikata ku apologize, ulikuwa unaforcewa ku apologize jana. Unaona?
Jana hata siku jana watu wamemisquote. Jana niliwaambia, okay Sakina, nikijua mimi nimekutukana Sakina na nimekukosea. Unaelewa? Yeah. Nakuja ku apologize kwa kutoka kwa nyumba yangu tu Sakina. Na kama Sakina ako na kuzo anaitwanga Sakina ama uko na sister anaitwanga nani, I didn't offend them.
Yeah.
I offended you.
Kidogo comment section wenye mnaandika njaa, stop it. Mwache kuinsult mtu. Acha ajieleze please.
Yeah, unaelewa Sakina?
Yeah.
So the other platform, what nilikuwa najaribu kuambia, the person I offended, right, is not here. The only thing I can do, ayuko hapa na alisema ametoka TikTok. Maybe at my own convenient space, I can make a video when I know that I really mean it and it's genuine. Haone uko, accept sawa. Or maybe nikimpata mahali na nimepandishwa before tu vile nilifanyia Diana, before tu niongee any other business, the first thing was let me humble, let me apologize. Okay. Atanisikia. But huko the pressure was like apologize to me. Nikawambia I'm seeing Auka as Auka. I'm seeing the other person as the other person. It cannot be the same thing that I apologize to you Auka. The person I owe apology is not even here, right? Hiyo ndo kitu nilikuwa nasema hapo, but watu wamemisquote, yani that is just TikTok. Anyone hata it becomes another sentencing.
Sticker imetolewa.
Umetoa sticker, musi block nini coins, anataka nini musi block jina yake ndio watu wamgift. Hapa kwa TikTok kukuwa na njaa sio makosa. It is just a situation, it's okay.
Unaona, watu wako na njaa wengi, si eti mnaweza sema eti mtu akiwa na njaa ati ni makosa. Njaa iko kwa TikTok, degree ndio iko different. So guys, please, so angalieni coins za Cinderella, and then those who want to support her, you can support her. Na si poa kublock nini coins zake, guys. So I heard you say something, and I was paying attention to what you said. You said something about being horny because of the violence, that it's making you be at a place yenye ni kama you're kind of horny.
Yeah, adrenaline rushing kind of, unaelewa? Yeah.
That's what you're getting right now.
Yeah, with all honesty, hivyo ndo vile najifeel, unaelewa? I just feel like I have this kind of, you know, like usha event alafu umemaliza kuvent, alafu umepigwa mawe, alafu story imeisha, and then you find out that after all is done and said, I'm still me. Like sijauvunjika mguu, sijaumia kichwa, sijalazwa usi, sijabebwa na ambulance, blood pressure yangu haikupanda. You know, I have high blood pressure. Yeah? If it was that bad, Diana, I would be maybe sick right now. Nimeenda kupimwa. Unaelewa? Trust you me when I tell you all this has not gotten to me. That's just the fact. Na kuna mtu atasema sasa ilikuwa inafaa niaibike nijifiche mahali niseme now they have done this, they have done that, people don't want me. That is the moment I'll start losing myself. I'm just that kind of person. I like wars. That's just the truth, Diana. And when the wars come, when I survive it, it is a thing for me to celebrate. I think it will be better interpreted with those people wako kwa maybe the real wars, maybe US Army, maybe KDF, maybe whatever. But at soldier, me, I see myself as a soldier, Diana. Since childbirth, umesema I go through a lot. You're not wrong. Since childbirth, me, I've always been me against people. And that will never change. When I get at 80 and I don't have stress, as I don't have strength, and then there's someone being confrontational with me, I'll know this has always been what I've gone through. Unaelewa? Now people think that when you have developed a thick skin, it's that moment you come and retaliate back. That should show you are developing a thick skin. Me, have developed a thick skin up at TikTok. Now that's why I'm happy about this. Before then kwa Instagram nikisoma comment ya mtu, it's enough for me to block that person and follow that person and even go and rant. Unaelewa? But however, TikTok has taught me that ndapigwa mawe and I have to take them. You understand? So I'm enjoying it. Why am I enjoying it? It's all positive vibes. And inshallah, because nikizima saizi wifi niende off my account, then nobody will get me. Amta nishika, nobody knows my location. But saizi nikisema nikwe on, ita keep on coming. Kuna mtu atakuja kwa comment section, ameamka na changa yake, amekuja ameweka comment kama issue ilishaisha. That's just who they are.
Okay, now that you're getting adrenaline, are you okay with me asking you questions because you're getting adrenaline from it?
Personally, I'm okay. I just like I said, I came to lesson learn. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, guys, comment section. I hope you understand that I'm a moderator here. Now I'm gonna have a conversation with Cinderella. I want to ask you straight questions, and I think it's important that you just answer them as you know, as shortly as possible, because I don't want us to, lose your adrenaline. So I wanted to ask, especially on this issue ya TikTok, because hiyo ndio naongelelea, sitaki kuongelelea anything outside of TikTok. Did you and Jacqueline have an intimate relationship?
Sufia kwa? How? When? Since what time? I'm sorry, no.
Okay, thank you. Now,
lakini wewe Diana, let me ask you a question. I want to fire back at you. When last was I in UK?
No. Here on TikTok, people have relationships online. We don't need to be in UK.
Oh, kama kunyonga. No. It has never happened.
So because you have said that, and I think there's somewhere that I think watu walisema ni kama ulikuwa umesema kulikuwa story ya uhusiano. I'm glad that you have said that has not happened. So why was she showing you and talking to you about her exes and her past relationships?
Exactly, Diana. It did not happen because I never gave it a chance to even become a thought, right? But however, Diana, as someone who has had not once, not two, several partners, I should know when someone is making a certain advances to me, right? I'm the prey, not the predator. When I see the predator, I recognize them. This lady out of nowhere one day alikuwa amecharazwa mambo ya kujolea paka hapa, na picha zake zikaekwa na pita kioi zikapiniwa kwa platform fulani. Akajaribu, mbona wanaeka hiyo picha, but watu wakainsist, lete hiyo picha, lete hiyo picha. Unajua kuna vile tu watu wa TikTok wanaweza kushika matai and you can't escape. Alishikwa kama vile watu ushika sungura masikio. Tukapanda hapo juu tukajaribu kusaidia kuokoa, haikuwezekana, mambo ilishindikana. Ikabidi tu fall out, tukamwambia toka hapo, sasa ni boss wetu. Akatoka akakuja kwa WhatsApp. Anakujanga na machozi lakini online haizionesha analia. Akaanza kulia. Huyu Emanchichi ndio alienda akanieka kwa hizi vitu napitia sahi. Nikamuuliza Emanchichi ni nani? Ndiye alinipea story. However, the moment we spoke about that and the moment we spoke about how her exes are always, according to her exes always want her back, but she shows them a certain maringo. And me, when she was saying it, there was a day she said, let me tell you how lesbians do. I didn't need that information. Nikamwambia bwanangu nitoma for hours and hours. Nilimcut short and I knew what I was doing. The next statement alikuja nayo is that if I need to know the benefits, let me tell you the benefits of dating me. First, if I'm dating you, for example, you will be famous. All these bloggers will eventually just zoom you, even if you're not doing anything. They'll post about you. Supposingly, angekumbuka I'm Cinderella from Nairobi Diaries. Bloggers for TikTok are just starting to write about me. Edgar's wrote about me. Gafla has wrote about me. Nigeria have wrote about me. Everybody has wrote about me. So ukiniambia that is what I stand to benefit, I look at you with a certain heart. Like, are you sure you want to impress me with that thing? She continues to tell me this is the good life alikuwa amepea ex wake. And then she shares me those pictures. And I'm like, you look good together. Why? I'll never wear a suit and be your husband. Come on, get the fuck out of my face. I can't do that. It's not in me. However, whatever you are, don't project it to me just because nimekuonesha a certain loyalty. My loyalty, kuna times on a few occasions la Diana alikuwa anateleza hiyo mdomo yake ananiita babes. That did not sit well with me and it raised my nipples and my senses. Why did it do so? She is used to such words like darling, let me tell you sweetheart, let me tell you love.
Kidogo nikukate, nikukate. Hata mimi dukani naweza ambia mtu thanks babes dukani. That is one thing UK they wako na hiyo kitu. Hapo jirani yangu nitamtetea.
Sakina don't.
Uganda iko. Sakina Uganda iko.
Badai huyu amekuja na kejeli.
Cinderella, you know me.
Acha nimalize. It's Jaland Sakina.
Okay,
sir. You understand? There was a few times alikuwa anasema I'm used to her with such words, hello love, hello our able judge. Na alisema kotini vizuri that with or without being in court section she addressed me as hello our able judge, right? Then some other times she addressed me as hello love, hello sweetheart, hello darling. That is her. She calls even the fact that she's a lesbian, she calls a man that one. Okay, so I cannot say it is sexualized, it is platonic. However, the 2 times, and I know precisely it was 2 times, The 2 times she addressed me with a certain like, babes, I showed her I'm not comfortable. Na ilimpiga stop over mpaka kwa speech yake alikuwa na nyamaza. Now if it is platonic, you just have to be like, okay, you should figure out that this is what this lady is thinking. So mimi, I know at most of the time she came with things that I did not even need to know about her. For example, how does they do it in their own whatever. It's not if I want such information, I'll simply go to Pornhub and do it and watch a fucking video. I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you to narrate to me. I don't need you to tell me how many times mnanyonganga na Okari online. I don't need you to tell me Okari calls you and then she starts whatever. There was some certain information that iko ina sit well with me because ever I was involved with this person, I always was myself as judge. At no point was I as Maureen or a lady or Cinderella. I was always on and off screen, Judge Black Cinderella. Very official business. Because I didn't want this thing. And then the next thing I see someone coming and attacking me and accusing me of that affair. Na ninakufa kicheko nikuwa pale juu. Because really, I don't know where you are getting all those things. You understand? So mimi naweza sema mimi na we uelewe. But I was the one in that position. Honestly, you people are not there. It was me and her. She was coming at me with a certain angle that was uncomfortable.
Okay. So Diana, hiyo swali yako ya kwanza wewe ndo unafaa ujibu, ujue umechukuliaje kulingana na hizo picha ambazo Cinderella alituonesha mchana na hiyo kuitwa babes, darling, sweetheart. Utuambie pia kama
aliwaonesha picha gani mchana.
Alituonesha video ya Lady Jacqueline na Emma Chichi yenye Lady Jacqueline alimtumania Cinderella, alieka kwa screen leo akatuonesha. Lady Jacqueline was telling her the way she looked after Emma Chichi and after alisaidia mpaka Emma Chichi sijui family, and then Emma Chichi paid her with the insults. Hiyo swali yako ya kwanza hebu utujibie and then uruke kwa ya pili.
Unataka niwajibie based on what she has said?
Yeah. And then pia usikose kutujibia hiyo ya darling, sweetheart, babes, etc.
Oh, okay. So anyway, this is my view of what you said, Cinderella. My view I think that it's not news to anyone that Jacqueline has been clear about her sexual orientation, unaona. But what I think I find a bit uncomfortable na hii story yote, it's okay, watu wanaweza kuitana babes na kila kitu, lakini kuanza kuexplainia mtu vile mtu mwingine analala na wewe na kukuja kupatiana report vile mtu amelala na wewe vile mmenyonga. I think that nyinyi wanawake mko hapa mnajua vizuri, mwanaume akikuja kukutongoza saa ingine anakuja kukuambia vile ule ex-girlfriend hakukuwa hivi na hakukuwa vile na hakukuwa vile. Guys, we know how the playbook goes. And I think that one was a way of her trying to portray herself as a possible good lover to Cinderella. Anybody mwenye ako wise can see that, unaona.
Wacha nikwambia hapo, in some words alikuwa nasema ati by the way ati people just think you know lesbians wanaingishana only vidole, but it is very sweet to be with a woman. There's nothing sweet, in fact it is more sweeter than a man. Nyinyi wengine mujui, but let me tell you, unaelewa. So I'm like, oh my God, just save me the whatever explanation, girl. Just save me. Unaona? Yes, continue Diana Ross, because I think
the problem with all these stories is that now your ingenuity is coming out, because why do you think it's important that you talk about it at this time? You see, you had the opportunity to say these things when they happened, but you didn't. But then now you're finding it like now, that was going to bring me to my next question, because I'll ask you a question, then the next question will lead to the second question. That is how I usually ask my questions. Now, you say that you did not have any intimate relationship, but you've ended up explaining that there was a situation that actually was kind of showing that she was trying to kind of come for you. So I wanted to ask you, why do you think it's important for us to know these details at this time? And when you were uncomfortable with them, you did not bring these things to us. Why do you think it's of importance to us now?
Thank you for that question. Before I answer that, kidogo to one sentence. In fact, asking me to move back to Kenya and move in with her. This cannot be a judge and prosecutor, guys. What am I doing in your house? As who? As what? When I know you thrive, you predate on females. I know who you are. So let's not beat around the bush. I read the attitude, the manner, the suggestive way, and so many times it was not once or twice. She just called me out of nowhere, alafu ananiambia, Judge, hebu nikuambie, watu huku nje wanasema ati nimelala na wewe. I don't know where that is coming from, but I don't know wewe unaionaje. Umeelewa? And she's that sweet baby girl that you've never seen or know that is whatever. Because sometimes I was like, is this woman talking to me with a wet pussy or what? I don't understand. But nilikuwa namuonesha attitude, namwambia mimi manze hizo story hazinihusu. Anything they want to say at this point wacha waseme. Unaona nimempia stop over fulani, hata yeye mwenyewe atajua huyu mtu nikimapproach finally after beating around the bush with what I wanted, atani put off na maybe ata react na anger. So that gave a defensive fence around me. Now to answer you, why am I saying about this? Okay, Diana Rose, I wasn't going to talk about this until Jana akasema ati I'm ugly. Makosa. Naelewa? You are not there. You are not all that. Yesterday, I did not want to open my mic na niiseme. The thing was, I was in a different platform, just having nice conversation the way we are having. And the platform was not kind to me. They were forcing me to drink my own chai. Do you know how that tough it is? Because most of the time unapatanga kwa bloggers umepewa chai, but huu ni mtu amenivuta juu anataka anipe kikombe cha chai. So nilikuwa nakunywa chai moto mzuri. She ran there and she became confrontational. When you're confrontational with me, Cinderella, particularly me, I'll show you my claws. I'll bring out my best foot. I'll carry my gun outside. I will bring everything I have. Now she started saying vile sijui ameninunulia kitanda. Oh my God. See, yeah. And it will never be her. Maybe she can say she used to go and beg people on my behalf that I don't have kitanda. When those people come na naona message kwa M-Pesa, haki kweli huyu alinitumia kitanda na amenitusi, there's a way I'll handle it because wako on their right na wako na proof. However, you taking credit and acting as if there's a lot you've done for me and I'm ungrateful, you're subjecting me to a certain pressure, and then ananifanya like at this is team E, don't go here, don't go there, don't do this. A peaceful man is not someone to fight. You'll be looking like a fool. She came at me badly, and Diana, retaliation is a must. In TikTok, you must retaliate. Either you retaliate with silence or you retaliate with whatever thing you know about her. It's conflict of interest. Anatoa za ndani na mimi nanatoa za ndani. At the end of the day, sisi wote tumeumizana na tutaenda nyumbani. But sasa isinileme, ati why do I need to say that? Ordinarily, another person would have done this chai kitambo. I've just kept it so long. The thing is, huyu mother, I understand that nimetoka. Everywhere I'm going, I keep on seeing her people. Ati rudi tu. And I keep on telling them, si lazima. Change is constant. Let me grow. Let me meet other people who will treat me different. There are people I'll go to their platform, they'll never accept me. It's fine. There are people that will accept me, but with caution. It's fine. And there are people who will just accept me and be my diehard kama Sandy hapa. It's fine. But hiyo pressure ananini nayo ndo inafanya naongea. Unaelewa?
Okay, I wanted to just make you understand something. It's okay you've responded, but I want you to take note as we continue, because I'm only gonna ask a few more questions. I don't want to be exhausted. I wanted to take note of something. I wanted to let you know that sometimes ni nani ako na echo?
Sorry, it was me.
This is just a point I'm putting out there for everybody. In a normal circumstances, you don't need to explain yourself a lot. Every time an individual explains themselves a lot, every day, even in court, a normal setting ya kotini, ukiulizwa swali and you try to explain yourself a lot, it shows a lot about the truth that you're saying, that it's very minimal. And then there's a problem with that. So I just asked you a very simple question about, why you choose to speak about these things at this moment, but you really didn't answer me. And another thing I wanted to say here is because one question is giving birth to other things, and that's why I'm talking here. And because there's one thing I want to establish here. What really is the beef between you and Jacqueline? And you can see slowly by slowly, I'm getting to see what really is happening here. And you have mentioned something that I needed to hear from you again. Maybe watu wengine hawajasikia. Did you say that Jacqueline asked you to move in with her when she comes to Kenya? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
When did she tell you this?
Can I remember? I can only remember the circumstances that led to that conversation. We were talking about she is coming, and then she said now that the content has really picked up on TikTok. She would love to zoom it on YouTube. She would love to have this certain kama reality TV show. And then I was telling her that can be good. In fact, I wish that people who are on our platform, when you wanasemeka, they'll not be in a different place. Kama Sandy, yuko whatever, and all that. So we talked about it, alafu tukaiachia hapo. And then we talked about what she plans to do when she's in Kenya, now that amekuja na atakaa. Unaelewa? And then she tells me, Ati, I will need you to be around. I will need you to be by my side. Don't worry about moving from Uganda back to Kenya. We can do something about that. We can come and stay. You can come and stay. I have a place. I have a place for my daughter and yours. They can be together as sisters. In fact, let me introduce them. She actually introduced the child to my child, and then as she said it, kama mwenye tuna moving. Now, first it seemed harmless, but then she repeated it on different occasions. Ni kama unajua ni kama ile the attitude it was giving, ni kama ile umeidentify mke yako ushago, alafu unamwambia sasa utakuwa ukiishi ushago, utakuwa Nairobi niko na nyumba na nitakuwa nakupea hii na hii na hii na hii. Umeelewa? I think that answers.
Ngoja nikuulize, and what was your answer when she told you that she would like you to move in with her? Ulimjibu nini? Usieleze story ndefu.
I gave her that kind of awkward silence. Then she laid off. That's all. When she tried to get personal, yani kama it doesn't work with it doesn't interfere with judiciary, I always give her an awkward silence because najua she'll pick it up what I'm trying to communicate.
So I want to ask you another question. Do you have anything to show that Jacqueline ever suggested or talked to you intimately or talked to you about moving to Kenya, or any time that she talked to you about Okari and how she, ananyonga na how, do you have any evidence of all these things? You said that she sent you pictures and a video of, things. I wanted to know if you have any evidence of her trying to kind of lead you on. Because one of the things that I really, 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 really do on this platform every day is that I would love when we are talking about things like this, which are very heavy, and there are things that, are about a person's character. It's important that we bring evidence to prove and to back up our claims. I wanted to ask if you have any evidence to back up the claims that you're making about Jacqueline, because these are huge accusations. So I wanted to know if you do have any evidence. Yes or no?
I think I said WhatsApp calls. I never said textual evidence. So I'll answer that with it was WhatsApp calls. And then that what simply means is that I don't have it on written evidence, right? Yeah.
So the answer is no, you don't have evidence.
How you interpret it, Diana? I have my own evidence. This is not in the evidence you want to add to rule admissible, because that is you. I have my witness and I have my evidence. Those are my witness. They are my evidence.
Nani, sorry kidogo guys. Beauty, ebu Anita ameni WhatsApp anasema umpandishe yuko kwa guest list if it's okay. Naona kuna nafasi. It's up to you though.
Who is Anita?
No, I have no problem with that. Hata simuoni. No problem at all.
Okay.
Sawa.
Okay, I will go to my next question to Cinderella.
Yes, please.
So when you are coming to TikTok and you people started talking about money, and you people talked about money and gifts, what was the basis for you guys to talk about money, and what role was the money going to play for you, and how did you receive this money, and why were you receiving this money?
All right, thank you. So when it comes to monetary agreement that we had with her, when we came up, when I came up with the proposal, matching her request of what she can do with the viewership and the platform that she has, I told her I'm ready to work with her because most of the time I'm at home, I don't do anything, and I don't have a current physical job in Kampala. So I told her, in fact, without being idle most of the time, we can do this and make some money. And so the agreement was very simple. We should have, alisema, in fact, she's the one who suggested, pami nilifikiri it was only right, maybe tucheze kitu kama 70 to 30, ama 80 to 20. This is someone that earns from a platform na ananipea opportunity. But she said 50 by 50. Whatever comes out, 50 by 50. Now, every time that there is a live on court, specifically in court, when we leave court, she comes and shows me screenshot of what has been generated, and then we share it. And then she sends it to my PayPal. She has my PayPal. Before, she used to withdraw and send it to my M-Pesa directly, but she changed because she said there's too much work, so she would rather just send it directly from PayPal to PayPal. So it's been PayPal. Sorry, my voice is not there. It's been PayPal by PayPal.
I don't think you've answered my question.
Oh, what was your question? Maybe I understood another different thing.
You are trying to explain to me how Jacqueline was transacting the money, but you did not answer my question. You are explaining Jacqueline's transactions and the process of her transactioning the money and your earnings after your life, which is good and that's okay. I asked a question about the picture. What is your connection with the money and what was the purpose? And you didn't answer that.
Diana, I answered you. I told you when we met and I gave the proposal which matched her interest and what she wanted to do with her idol platform and many viewership, like the way she said. The interest here was I was having a lot of time and I did not have a job. And then there was her with a platform and she needed to keep people entertained, right? So tuliongea tukasikizana that this is what we are going to be doing. Yeah, so that was why I guess that answers you. Yeah.
So what was the proposal? Were you the one who gave the idea of the court? What was the proposal?
Yeah, the proposal, I don't
Inakaa watu wameingia chai.
just let me know mnanisikia.
Uko kwa chai ukirudi.
Siko kwa chai, naenda kwa proposal naifungua.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what.
Unaweza ukatuwekea hiyo proposal kwa green screen?
Sina phone mbili. Okay, however, Sandy, you have them.
Sandy, unaweza weka hiyo proposal tuione. Yeah. And you said this proposal was from you to Jacqueline. You are the one who made the proposal.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Sandy, are you here? Utuwekee proposal.
I'm here. Just a minute.
Ameenda kuifungua. Sandy, yeah, Sandy just put where the date of the proposal, the date of writing, yeah, it's written, alafu na hiyo proposal.
Yeah. So in this proposal, you also had agreements on for payments.
In the proposal, I'm so sorry. The proposal had 6 major sections. Unajua tu ukiandika proposal, there are 6 major titles, right? So the first title is a brief description of the content. The second one was the suggested cast. The third one was the target audience. And the fourth one was the duration of this content. The fifth one was the moderators and people that will have protocols, like people will be permanent, like sasa kama hao mabaristas and all that. Prosecutor ni nani? Halafu the sixth was the salaries. Kwa salaries nimequote vizuri, we shall await the directive of Lady Jacqueline. So that is my proposal.
Oh, okay. So you guys had like a work thing, like how you are going to do the job together. So in relation to work, at what point did you think? Okay.
Yeah.
Nani huyu nani shida yake ya kuangi na big screen? Huyu nani shida ya beauty hana
yangu
big screen.
inakatanga big screen, guys.
Okay. So ukiangalia TikTok program proposal, and then after ali accept on the 14th of December nilikuwa sasa hiyo ni montage ile script ya montage nikaititle meet the cast. The rest is just me. I always write my prayers down on my phone in my notes. Yeah, the rest is just me. So meet the cast, and then commit the cast, there was some slangs I intended to use. so that I don't forget. There was those meet the cast, who are the cast. Then I was trying to combine their videos, and then she paid some money to me for me to register in this certain software that could enable me to create the videos and the flyers that we might need for this content. So Mimi, I gave her from the word go, I gave her the foot that I am just sticking on professionalism, and at no point will I ever be exercising leniency in the way this content has to come out. You understand? Because I just needed it to be like well organized. I'm just someone for perfection, right? Yeah.
That's really good that you guys had a proposal and a way of working. I think that is good. I mean, some professionalism is good on TikTok. It helps us avoid a lot of things, and it is good. So now that you guys had a proposal and you guys had some things that you had written down and you all agreed upon them, out of all these things, what is it that was violated that is putting you in a situation where you think you need to respond about the work and everything? So what is it that was violated on this proposal?
All right. On the proposal, it is well quoted that TikTok law courts is something to bring to settle the family friendship, if I can remember one of them, because I wrote it, so it's Saki Kurifa. So it was supposed to bring this peaceful coexistence. It was supposed to bring this togetherness, and then it was supposed to generate some money. Unaelewa? However, from my place, this is not now on Jacqueline, from my place as a person, this proposal to me, I wrote it with passion. In fact, I am comfortable sharing. Yeah, I wrote it with passion because previously I had just left the internet space and the social media space as someone who had like kufad, you understand? So me coming back, I needed to change a lot of things and just to come with a different personality. So the proposal entirely stuck on, it is a peaceful promotion of it's a promotion of peaceful coexistence and that cohesion. Unaelewa? However, when we now got to the platform, right? Because I imagined if I didn't cross on people, nobody would cross on me, right? But when I got to the platform, the comment section in particular is never kind to us. There are certain individuals who are in fake accounts that will come and text you some very vulgar things online, right? And then there was a lot of stuff like that, right? So at the time tunajaribu ku adjust that, you know what, everyone is doing this about our content because they don't want it, or maybe because they don't have the same content that we have. Something happened whereby Lady Jacqueline used to just, me personally, on most occasions, not only my episodes, wakati naona mtu amelemewa na mtu moja, like the way I'm saying, mtu akipanda hapa juu kama ananichukia for what, at least kwa hii platform approach me na uniambie whatever, nugget, but don't come with the insults. So nilikuwa naona sometimes mmoja akiongea insults zinakuwa mingi kwa mtu mmoja. I try to stop it, and then she is on the background telling me wacha wacharazane because that is how we will get views. Nikitoka kotini, I feel bad that this person attended court, but that person ended up emotionally hurt. So we started having those fallouts, right? Before it came to the day of Paulina, the fallouts were there and we were addressing it in-house.
Mimi nimeshindwa kuvumilia.
Ngoja kwanza Sakina. Please, vumilia tu kidogo.
Avumili nini? If I'm doing something,
I think hapana, I think anataka kucheka lakini atamwambia vumilia kusikize umalize.
Okay. Yeah, so with me, the time that hiyo vitu zinafanyika, I kept on telling her sitaki yo matusi, unaelewa? Sitaki this and that. Let our content or our platform be that, unaelewa, be that peaceful one. But here on the other side, please
map your heart.
Yeah, on the other side tuna agree kwa WhatsApp kitu kimoja, but the moment tumepanda kotini she's totally someone else different. Unaelewa? Hafanyi stick to those things tumesema. Kama tumesema tukipanda leo kwa platform, jamani tuache matusi, tukiona this and that, this is what we are going to do, let's drop the person, let's caution them, alafu arudi juu hata kwa ametekio correction. But yeye tukifika kwa nini anatuforce tu tunyamaze, tuache hiyo kitu icharaze because of views. So wakati nijaribu kumwambia inani drain, it's like that scenario where unanyongwa na kitu unaambia mtu mimi naumia, but mse anakuambia hivyo ndo vile nakuanga. Kazi roho. You know it will get to a point where Diana Ross will burst out. Will just burst out. And most of the time I used to burst out. In fact, I just drop out of that court. Because I can't be telling you this is not good. Alafu mimi ni mtu mwenye hata kama matusi si ya kwangu, but I'll feel that pain of someone else. Yeah, so that is it.
Okay, wacha nikae chini, nataka kukuongelesha.
Alright.
Diana, swali yako ya nini, what was violated imejibiwa?
Haijajibiwa and I want to
Nimemute. Anita, Diana umemwona Anita?
Nimemwona, ataongea tu. Wacha nimalize because I want to end this. Mimi, I don't want to talk for hours and on end. I'm not that type of person. I don't believe in exhausting myself with conversations that are
Let me answer in one sentence. If you guys still feel I've not answered you, what was violated? The delivery of the content I took my time to put down in a proposal was not executed the way I intended. Kama hiyo inafupisha vitu, that is it.
Okay, sawa. Now I will answer you based on what you just said right now. First of all, thank you that you had a proposal and you said that it was violated because the delivery, first of all, because of the comment section, ulikuwa unatusiwa comment section, alafu pia matusi ilikuwa kwa platform, and then I don't know, was there a violation in terms of revenue?
In terms of revenue, Diana, no. At the moment I was contented, I am and I'm still okay. So there's no violation kwa revenue. Hapo tu kwa execution of the proposal and what we planned.
Okay, good. Now that we are not going to talk about money, which is good. Mumesikia, she has said there was no violation in terms of money and revenue. That is good. So at least you understand how TikTok works when it comes to money. That is very good. So now let me talk about this proposal because that's what I will answer. Then I will make my last statement to you and I am out of this conversation because I don't want to exhaust anybody. This proposal that you made, you were part of the violation. You shot yourself on your foot because you made yourself available on a platform that you felt disrespected you, and you did it not once, but twice, but thrice, but 4, 5, 6 times. You were disrespected on that platform. You experienced the disrespect, but you still went back. That means that you put yourself in that situation and you have nobody to blame about it. If you made a proposal, it was violated, any wise person gets out of that situation. Once you've signed a contract or a deal with someone and they are violating it, they are not respecting it, you don't go sitting in that same space. You remove yourself from the equation because you have the power to do so. You're not a child. That's one thing I needed to make clear. So you are making excuses. You chose to be also a violator of the same proposal because I remember from the recordings on that platform, there are many times that you are very vile and you are not a peaceful person. The hate, the vitriol was promoted by you as an individual in many instances. I don't know why you think that was not a violation of the proposal. Maybe it's because you made the proposal. Now, as a person that made the proposal, you too can also violate it. So you are at a place that you also were a party to the violations of what you had put forth. And this is what I've been talking to you about. Cinderella, I think you have a great personality, you have a big voice, but one thing you lack for sure is accountability. You refuse to check yourself all the time. you have a lot of work to do for yourself. You need to sit down and take stock of your person as Cinderella. Ask yourself, who are you? Because you keep saying that I am this person, I know myself, I know my voice, I know my story, I've gone through this, don't touch this with me and that. But there's one thing you forget to do each and every time, is to check yourself and be accountable for yourself. You are not a superhuman. You are not the perfect person. You are not the best being in the pod. You're not. You know, so you need to sit down and reflect upon your behavior and your actions as an individual, as Cinderella. Achana na hii story ya kila siku unataka find blame and put everything that you have done in the hands of other people. Listening to you right now, I'm just seeing the same Cinderella I saw years ago. Always blaming others and not taking accountability and responsibility for your actions. And I'm talking to you from a place of zero hate, and I will always speak to you from a place of zero hate. By the way, I don't know why people think I hate you or anything. No, I don't hate you. And that's why I'm telling you, I feel sorry for you. That's why I'm sitting with you on this platform. Because a lot of people are asking me why I'm sitting with you on this platform and umenitusi, umenifanya. No. I'm sitting with you on this platform because I feel very sorry for you. I want you to find yourself. I need you to look and pay attention to everything that has gone and has happened to you so that you can now start taking care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You said you're hypertensive. You said everything. You've been on and on and on through the night. A lot of people here will not tell you that truth. Hawatakuambia. Watakuambia inject, endelea, tembea. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, you are the one that is exhausting yourself. You've got to take a break and take care of yourself. After you've done all this war and event, now what next? What do you want to do? Are you going to be screaming and shouting Jacqueline every day on this platform? Are you going to come and tell us how Jacqueline did this to you or did not do that to you every day on this platform? For how long are you going to do it? And for how long is anyone going to listen to you? People are going to get tired. And this is the same thing that happened to you on Instagram and happened to you on Facebook. You don't want this kind of life. It's not good for you. You are a mother. You are a person that is nurturing a child. You want to take care of yourself. You want to take care of your baby. You want to take care of your life. Cinderella, I would ask you and I would plead with you to take care of yourself. These things that are happening right now, they are not even important. That mara violation, mara no violation. Cinderella, with a good character and a personality, hata kama uko toxic, you can open your platform. You will find your niche. You will find people who will love you. They will gift you. They will support you. You can open your own platform and do your own thing and dissociate from all this vitriol, and you will still be okay. I'm telling you, TikTok is so funny. There are so many people, I'm sure, even behind the scenes, when you wanaweza kukusupport kivyao. And if you want to see what I'm telling you today is right, is if you try hata sahi kufungua platform, wewe mwenyewe kivyako, utaona hakuna mtu atakuja kukuview sahi, hakuna mtu atasikia kitu yenye unasema sahi. And the reason why that is happening is because you created an environment that defined your character as a hateful person, as a vicious person, as an angry person, as a dangerous person. So you put yourself in a situation where Jacqueline used and abused you to elevate herself while she brought you down. Right now, the person who has lost is you. It's not Jacqueline. And let me tell you something about TikTok. All these things you're doing and mentioning Jacqueline, this is what Jacqueline loves. Haujui Jacqueline Ombewa. Jacqueline Ombewa loves being talked about. Jacqueline Ombewa aliwahi kututolea suruali akatuwekea kwa live. Sasa wewe kusema ati alikuwa anataka kunyonga na wewe unafikiria inamuaffect? I swear unasema eti wewe unapenda attention. You don't know the person who loves attention. It is Jacqueline Ombewa. And right now, You are falling into her playbook. Jacqueline does not care about her vagina being put on the moon. She does not care about her buttocks being sold on the stock market. If you've not known her, wacha nikwambie who she is. She has no shame at all. You are dealing with a shameless woman. So every day you will be going on platforms, you are going to make her more relevant, you are giving her more power, while people see a dent in your character as a person, because people on TikTok don't know you. That's the problem. So if you ever want to be in a place where you're growing for yourself, because this platform is a platform full of opportunities for people like you, because you have a voice, I will tell you. Uko na sauti kubwa, and you currently particularly know what you want to do and you know what you're doing. I think it's important for you to start putting your energies in the right place. Right now you're putting your energy in all the wrong places, and it's going to destroy you. It's going to put you in a very dark place. You'll end up being in a place yenye mnavurutana na watu tena vile ulikuwa unavurutana na watu kwa Instagram na kwa Facebook. Utafika mahali hapa unaanza sasa tena kuvurutana na kupelekana kotini na watu hapa. Sikudanganyi. That is where you are headed. And to be honest with you, what I'm seeing here yenye imeleta shida, because umetuambia ya kwamba sio pesa. Ile kitu imeleta shida kati yako na Jacqueline ni kwamba ulikubali ukakuwa kwa urafiki na Jacqueline na mkakoseana heshima kwa sababu ulikubali kutumika. When things were supposed to be corrected and you had the opportunity to stop the hate, the vitriol, you did not do it. And Jacqueline took advantage of that. She used you, abused you, elevated herself, and now she has kicked you out. But one thing you're doing wrong is that you're trying to come back by hitting back at the player. Jacqueline is the one that has played you. You need to remember there is the master player. And when you are coming for the master player, you have to have a plan. The way you are coming for this master player, you are actually giving her more power. A lot of people might not tell you, and some people might not agree with me, and some people might tell you that, oh, Diana is, isio hivyo anakudanganya. Nimekuambia, if you ever want to gain power from a person that has abused, misused, and used you, you need to take away their voice. You are giving Jacqueline Ombewa a voice. That is what you're doing right now. And it's going to destroy you to oblivion. Nobody will talk about you in the next few weeks. I'm telling you. We are all going to forget about you. Next week, kuma ya nani itakuja hapa ya Nyakwarjaneko tutakusahau. Kuma ya Chinedu itatokea hapa tutakusahau. We will not talk about you anymore. Even if you open a platform, no one will listen to you. I think the best accountability you need to do is for yourself. And I'm repeating it again. Personally, I do not see you as an enemy, and I never will. I think you just need to take care of yourself. I wish that you could find peace within yourself. Find peace within the people that you've interacted with. Hata kama walikukosea, hata kama uliwakosea, watafute, muongee, mutengeneze amani. Tengeneza amani. The amani is for you as Black Cinderella. I would love to see you one day being able to come to Kenya to do your things. You are a great actress. You can do so much for yourself. I would like to see you at some point being free, being able to go look for something to do for your own child. There is no beauty in people coming to insult you ati sijui wamekununulia mattress, sijui mara wanakulisha. There is no beauty in such things. They are so demeaning. And I can tell you, sometimes we try to assume these things and we say mimi I'm tough. Yes, you are tough, but you have a child that is growing that might not be tough. One day your child is gonna come out here on the internet. They are going to see the things that people did to you. They are going to experience the pain that you went through, and these things affect our children. And I'm telling you, you may be in a place where if you decide a path of peace, there are people who are going to embrace you. There are people who are going to now see that hapa you have decided to open a new leaf. and you're going to have a lot of love and support from people, because one thing, you have accepted that at some point there is something that you did wrong and you are taking responsibility for it. There is so much power in that. That is way more powerful than kujipiga kifua. Na kuambia mbio za sakafuni huishia ukingoni. Naona hii mbio yako yenye uko nayo, I'm telling you, this energy that you have, it is going to end you nowhere. You are going to end nowhere. You should be fighting things that add value to you. Ukichapa war, Cinderella, wacha nikuambie, chapa war yenye inakuletea pesa. Chapa war na kitu yenye inakujenga, nimekuambia. Ona, unapiga vita na kuna hata kitu unapata. Piga war ziko smart, war zenye zile. Hata ukiamua kuleta chai, tulete chai na screenshots na evidence yenye tukiona utaona macoins zikiingia, unaona? Lakini sasa hii war imekauka, hata we mwenyewe sasa hii sauti yako inapotea. Hakuna hata kitu yenye umepata. Hii ni war ina gani? War kavu. Hii ni vita ya Waisraeli 40 years in the desert. You need to fight. You need to fight wars that are. Sema.
Yes, Diana. According to you, what do you want me to do? Najwa, you've talked a lot.
Yeah, according to me, what I would want you to do for yourself is to find peace for yourself. It's okay to fight. Wewe ongea ikutoke, alafu ukue na a moment of reflection for yourself as Cinderella.
Mi niko na kitu naweza kumwambia Cinderella, because uko very strong, uko na mdomo, unajiweza, unaweza kubishana. Mimi naomba hii ya ujudge uitupilie mbali, ya ujaribu kufungua analyzation. Hiyo inaweza kuwa kitu moja kali sana kwako.
Nataka mnipangie maisha. That's the problem.
Nimesema maoni tu, si kukupangia Cinderella. Ni maoni. Ningekuwa nakupangia singekuambia.
It's like kuna vile me coming in as a judge pia iko na issue. Elewa? But trust you me,
maybe I'm okay with you being a judge. By the way,
nobody pays me, right? I do this because of my passion, right? And if people don't appreciate that, then I don't have to. Do you understand? I had a life and I don't know why this thing at kuna vile watu wamechukulia ni kama penye nilikuwa sikukuwa na anything. Unaelewa? So kwa sababu nilikuja nikakula a small gift or a bigger gift or a lion, it's like I'm totally dependent here. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Wacha nikwambie, unajua kwa nini watu wanasema huku kuwa na anything? Ni kwa sababu ulinunuliwa mattress na kitanda.
Kwanza na wale walinipea na yule alinipea wig free hapa, na yule akanunua nguo free hapa.
Ni sawa, wig na nguo ni tofauti. Kununuliwa mattress na kitanda inakuanga mbaya kwa sababu inaonesha ya kwamba hauna hata place ya kulala. That's the thing. And then another thing, ndio maana nakuambia uelewi hii kitu. Unajua, the fact that you are vulnerable and you put yourself in a space where you explained these things to the public, that you are vulnerable, you are in a place yenye hauna kitanda na mattress. That is why watu wanasema hauna kitu. Unaona? Na there are so many examples I can give.
You people were born with beds and mattress. These things are
hakuna shida, you are not born with it, but the thing is at this point, kama unaweza ukanunuliwa mattress na kitanda, inaonesha ya kwamba uko na upungufu, kuna mapungufu uko nazo. And it's okay, people can be at a place where they lack things. That's why people wanasema hauna chochote. That's why. So I think I needed to explain that, that point. Unaona? So every time you put yourself in a place where you're vulnerable, I trust you, people are gonna judge you with that. Watu wakikujanga hapa wakiomba school fees, wakiomba vitabu, watu wanarudi wanatusiwa nayo. That is what usually happens. Yeah.
I didn't. Anyway, Diana, I've heard you, right? Sakina, I think I needed you to explain in Swahili in summary, but that's still okay. Guys, I'll say one thing and I'll make it clear here.
Gani ni explain in Kiswahili, I can do it because that is what I'm
like ile summary. I think maybe Diana is gonna maybe speak later or something, but there's no point, yeah? To be very honest, let me make some things clear here. To be very honest, right? Today, I'm no longer on TikTok. I'll still survive, guys. You don't know my story. I've been a survivor. Today I say natupa hiyo nguo, I come back and just see it, I'll still survive whether nobody shows up in my life or nobody shows up and give me a gift, right? Hizi vitu zote tumeacquire TikTok. It's not because we are best of character. Sijui nani amefukuzwa Instagram, nani ametoka Facebook. Diana, ulikuwa Facebook. You saw, you came here, you made a name. You made a name there. Mbona yangu inakaa ni kama different journey enye lazima sasa mtu akuja nieke mkuki aniambie oh yes, oh this and that. Is it because it's my spot right now? I'm the one seated on that throne. I'm here doing something I like in passion. Sijapewa mshahara na mtu. Nobody ever paid my salary here. Hakuna mtu ameniambia lazima niongee kama judge. I do it out of my passion and my content. But ni kama hii kitu imeuma wa Kenya sana. And that is why most of the time I don't even associate myself with most Kenyans. Because hakuna kitu utafanyia Mkenya ikuwe ya maana. Hakuna kitu utafanyia Mkenya ikuwe enough. You people who come with this, you are supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. At the end of the day, in all this TikTok, nobody is perfect. But you want to make Cinderella the perfect one. You want to remove that log in my specs. I'm not understanding. Kama ni content ya judge imeuma watu. There was a point I was in my own space and I was never a judge. I can leave it. I won't lack anything. Kama ni hizi gift, I can leave it. It's not a problem. Kama ni followers wa TikTok, take down the account. I don't care. But will you take out my life or my character? Will you take out the fact that kuna people wananipenda?
Cinderella. Cinderella, wewe yaki.
Let me talk in it, okay? Because you know people, all of a sudden, people have the perfect human being they have created that should Cinderella follow. Hapa akifanya hivi atakuwa ameni please. If I'm a people please, I'll die young. If I want to please everybody here, I'll die young. Mtaniua na mapema. Kuna mtu atapenda mguu yangu, kuna mtu atapenda height yangu, kuna mtu atapenda sauti yangu, kuna mtu atapenda sura yangu. I'll die young. I can only be me. How about if you cannot tolerate me, just leave me alone. Just simple. Because sasa
Ongea kidogo.
Please, can I land, Anita? Please, I'm just asking, please. I'm just about to finish. Ukiongea hii, this one seems to be another crime you've committed. Ukiongea that, this one seems to be another crime with TikTokers. What do people really want? I've mingled with people who are more complicated. But this one, ini watu kuniprojectia some certain perfections that they know they don't have. Unaelewa? And it's too much. It's really too much.
No. It is not like you think. Ngoja kidogo nikwambie tu kidogo, tafadhali. Wewe ukiambiwa kuwa uko na hiyo talanta ya ujaji, haimaanishi kuna watu wanakunia wivu. Umeona? Hapa ndani kila mtu anaweza correct content. Hata mimi ni creator mkubwa wa journalist. Umeona? Ukiuliza hapa journalist wa TikTok utaambiwa journalist mkubwa hapa wa TikTok ni mimi. Na mtu akiwa anatangaza news haimaanishi kuna wengine wananyonia wivu. No. Chenye mimi nitakwambia mama, ukiongeleshwa na watu unasema wewe uko na 30 years, but ukiongeleshwa na watu wako more than 40, wasikilize cause wao wameshakuona mahali unaelekea na kwenye unaelekea si mahali pazuri. Umeona Wewe juzi tu umekuwa ukitukana Nyako hapa, umekuwa ukitukana Diana Rose, manake ulikuwa uko supporter mkubwa sana wa Lady Jacqueline. Leo umekosana na Lady Jacqueline, umeshaanza kusifu Nyako, umeshaanza kusifu Diana Rose. Umeona? Yote hayo 9 yenye ambao umefanya wakati mnakosana huko, watu wengine hawajawakosea, wewe na ukubwa wako wote na intelligent wako wote na urafiki na wale watu uko na wao, unakuwa kiti kimoja, unaanza kutukana watu wenye ambao hawajakukosea. Sasa hilo umeshakosana na wale marafiki zako, ndo unarudi unaanza kuomba msamaha kwa wale watu wengine. Kwa nini? Wewe ni judge na wewe umeamua nalo wale watu uliwatukana wakati uko timu moja wewe na Lady Jacqueline, haupaswi kuwaomba msamaha. Sasa hilo umepigana na Lady Jacqueline. Kama ni vita uliamua vita, wewe endelea na vita. Wewe hakuna mtu anakuonea wivu kwa kuwa wewe ni judge. No, mimi ndio nitasema. Ngoja kidogo nimekaa hapa sana. Wewe ngoja kidogo, mute tafadhali. Mute kidogo. Wewe sahi, mimi nilikuwa nataka nikwambie kitu kimoja. Wewe hakuna mtu anakuonea wivu.
Jambo la kwanza, wewe sahindu unaonea Lady Jacqueline wivu kwa sababu uliona Lady Jacqueline atanguka, lakini hajaanguka, ndo view wamezidi kupanda na wengi wanazidi kumsupport, na wale watu ambao mlikuwa na wao platform moja, hakuna mwenye ambaye aliacha Lady Jacqueline isipokuwa wewe na huyo rafiki yako mwenye ambaye uko naye hapa. Mimi chenye ninakuambia sahihi, yes, mimi chenye ninakuambia sahihi, hizi asira zote zimeletwa kwa sababu umeona Lady Jacqueline bado anaendelea kuwa na msimamo na hata anguka kwa msimamo wake. Lady Jacqueline tunamjua kutoka kitambo. Wewe umekuja tu juzi bwana. Wewe umekuja juzi. Umekuja juzi sasa umeshaanza kucheza na platform. Umeshaanza kucheza na watu sita. Umeshaanza kucheza na watu sita. Leo kidogo ndo umeingiza hoja kidogo. Hatuwezi ongea sote wawili. Hatuwezi kuongea sote wawili. Hatuwezi kuongea. Niende nipatie mic nizungumze, niachane na wewe ama tuongee sote wawili. No. Nipatie mic. Can you give me the mic? No. Wewe unasikilia Lady Jacqueline wivu. Ndio maana unashinda ukizunguka kwa kila platform, manake hauna makao. Unaenda kila platform kwa sababu kila mahali unafukuzwa kama mbwa. Unafukuzwa kila mahali kama mbwa kwa sababu hauna maisha. Hauna maisha. Mtu unanunua paka godoro, ununo wako huo wote, matako yako hayo yote umekosa hata mwanaume kuyanunua. Godoro na malaya na wanawake, unanunua mahali pa kulala na wanawake. Huna maisha yoyote. Omba mpaka godoro la kulala. Hauna maisha. Wacha nijimute.
Are you done?
Guys, can we have a conversation, because I feel like we are now headed in the wrong place.
I don't understand. Sandy Twende. We are not coming here to confront anybody or to kill somebody. Let's just go.
Beauty, are you there, Beauty?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, please, we need to have a conversation, not a war. I think, and it should be respectful. So kama mtu akiongea unaacha mtu anamaliza kuongea, alafu tusikoseane heshima kama inawezekana. Yeah, that is what I can tell you. Na kwani judge ameshuka na Cinderella ameshuka?
Amesema journalist Anita amemkosea heshima. The journalist Anita.
Unajua watu hawapendi ukweli. Kuambia ukweli ndo wanakasirika. Watu wanapenda uwasifie. Yaani hata mali anakosea wanataka wasifie. Yaani uwe saidi yao. Ukweli siku zote utabaki kuwa ukweli. Mimi chenye nitasema yeye saa hii ndo anaonia Lady Jacqueline wivu. That way anazunguka kila platform. Why? Na yeye ni judge mkuu, anafaa akae kwa platform yake, aunde platform yake, endelea na platform yake. Ameripotiwa live yake imeanguka. Amekuja na Sulu ameenda platform karibia 6. Platform 6, hata bado Lady Jacqueline hajafungua live, lakini amezunguka karibia platform 6. Tusemeni tu kweli. Kama Lady Jacqueline anafanya ile kazi anafanya vizuri. Mwanzo hii platform yake imemsaidia yule nyanya, nimefurahia sana hiyo kazi yenye amefanya, umwekea mpaka wifi. Kwa nini alipoanza kuminvite yule Janeko sijui ndo nani huyo mwenye ambaye alikuwa analeta yule nyanya kwa live yake jana? Kwa nini hayo mambo ndio alianzia hapo jana na leo? Kwa nini? Ndio ujue ni wivu mwanamke ndio namsumbua. Jealousy, they will kill you jealousy. Wivu si mzuri, na nimependa sana Diana Rose vile amempiga na mafakti. Watu hapo wapigwe na fakti bwana. Na mute ndo ninafika na mute alafu niendelee.
Asante Anita. Thank you.
Guys, sasa
What just happened? Where's the judge?
Hold on.
Kidogo, mimi sikai sana Beauty, can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Mimi nimefurahia tu Beauty. Nimekuja tu kukuambia congratulations, kenye kwa nataka imefanyika. Asante sana Beauty. Hiyo tu.
Wewe choko waweza kuwa nitafutia gunman wewe. Sawa. Sandy, hebu nitafutie judge wewe. Anita, si uko mpole.
You know what happened? I'm sorry guys.
Amekuja kwa attention seek hapa.
I don't know what happened. Let me just look for the judge. Sikuwa nimepay attention kidogo.
Sandy, let me tell you something. If the best you can do for Cinderella right now, talk to her so she can take care of herself. Yeah.
According to the way I know her, unajua watu wanasemanga Sandy ndo anampatianga advice. She's not a person who can be advised, but from the talk that you both had, she listened. And once she listened and she responded in a positive way, that is okay.
Yeah, she will be okay. Unaona hizi vitu zenye zinafanyika, this one's happened to so many people. Hapa kwa TikTok utacharazwa kila siku na and it is normal. Watu ucharazwa hapa, si ucharazwa kila siku. So just talk to her so that she can take care of herself. I'm worried that she's
But what happened? Why did she drop? I'm sorry for asking
I think
this.
she just dropped because Anita was talking to her about yani her being jealous, unaona. So hiyo ndo kitu yenye ilifanyika. So wacha you know, if you are the people who are around her, just talk to her. You know, if she wants to continue venting, it's okay. It's her choice. But she needs to take care of herself. Unaona?
Okay,
Yeah.
I will.
Kucharazwa TikTok ni kawaida, kutusiwa TikTok ni kawaida. And hakuna hapa mtu TikTok wenye tutasema ati watu hawamtaki. Hii TikTok hata mashetani wanapendwa. Hapa TikTok kama tumewahi penda hata mwanaume mwenye alituambia mtoto amekufa na hayuko, watu walimchangia. Sasa Cinderella ni nani? Hapa TikTok kila mtu ako na karakta yake.
Can you check if she's on the comment? Can you check if she's on the request, please?
Okay.
So she will just find herself.
Hai Pau, please akimizije kufanya chochote mbaya. Mimi leo nimepata lectures mingi.
Tafadhali mimi hata siko kwako, tafadhali stop that sympathy, please.
Sawa. No, it's not sympathy. I'm just done with lectures.
We continue. Thank you.
Okay.
So let me tell you one thing, you guys. Hope everybody is okay. One thing yenye imepatia Judge Cinderella kiburi niyo yenye anafanyiwa kitu kidogo, ana drop kama mtoto mdogo, anaenda zake kinyama. I want to tell Judge Cinderella that is not how hapa TikTok kuko. Hizo feelings mingi zenye ako nazo ataumia, by the way. So it is either achukue advices zenye amepatiwa ama either aonyeshwe vile hii TikTok watu wana roho kingi, because something small which Anita Amore sijaona anything bad yenye amemwambia, which is a fact. Hapa kwa hii TikTok, that is a Pure Heart. Can you mute please? Pure Heart, I think
to see mute.
I don't know, disconnect kidogo.
Anyway. So kitu nilikuwa nataka kuambia Judge Cinderella, that is not the way hapa TikTok watu wanga wana operate. Na sisi tushamuonea 18. I know that kwa hii TikTok kuna watu wanakuanga na misunderstandings, tunacharazana. But iya Black Cinderella anakuja kwa wale watu wenye aliwahi wacharaza, because anataka watu wambebe hii vita yake. Si hivyo venye kunaendanga, for heaven's sake. Si hivyo venye kunaendanga. So Judge Cinderella nilimpatia advice, but hiyo siku nyota alikula kwa sababu ya kucharazwa mtandao mzima ndio atagain thick skin. Sahi bado you can feel the pain yenye ako nayo ndani ya roho. You can feel mpaka kwa voice yake. Bado ni kama mtu mwenyewe ana struggle kufight, ameshachoka lakini bado anataka kung'ang'ana kwenda kupigana. Na aelewi ni nini anaambiwa hapa. Sometimes in life kuteka break imaanishi ya kwamba uko weak. Hizi vita zo uchosha each and every time. Tuambiangeni ukweli. Hizi vita zo uchosha. Sasa ukisikia kijipiga kifua hivi ati bado sijui this is what I love, this is what I like. My friend, Judge Cinderella, wewe kwanza ujui una deal na kina nani hawa, kwa watu wenye wanaweza kubuli hata zaidi. Heri mimi Pau unaweza ongea. Watu wa comment section, these people can bully you mpaka we mwenyewe ujishangae. Hawa watu wana typingi hawa wenye wanapiga somersault hapa chini. So I'm wishing you all the best. By the way, I do understand your journey, I understand your pain. Na mimi siwezi taka kukucharaza zaidi yenye umecharazwa last night. Today I feel you because I was once there. Umepanda kwa platform 7 leo, sijui usiku kama utaendelea kupanda zingine. Guys, see jokes. Being bullied si kazi rahisi. So me, I do understand the journey ya Cinderella. From one platform to another, from one platform to another. Unani understand? They are trying to prove something. But anyway, nakuisha all the best. Na hope bado nyota iko. climb a ladder ukianzia the first step. You cannot climb a ladder starting from the up. We start from the bottom, then you unaenda second, hivyo. But Black Cinderella anataka kuanzia kupanda ladder katikati. But it is what it is anyway. Bye guys.
Bye, thank you so much guys. Wenye wako kwa guests napanisha tu moja hivyo taratibu, just be patient. Yes, Jerry, you want to say something?
Yeah, habari zenyu, thank you for having me.
Kwa sana.
Nilikuwa naisikia chini ya maji nikasema I have to say some few things. Anyway, I'm surprised, I'm positively surprised that hiyo job proposal nimeiangalia ama nimeisikia. The job proposal nilikuwa nayo first time when I came abroad. Na one thing, she's very smart, this woman, and from my view ni mtu ataenda mbali, and nilikuwa her passion, nilikuwa na mforo chini ya maji hivi, that's somebody who has passion of law. Nimesikia akiambiwa ako 30 years. Jaji, iko unanisikia, would you like to go back to school? Sina nini ingine ni tu. Ikiwa ukitaka kwenda school, you can go back to school. Why not? Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because
why not?
Because I thought you want to pay for her. That would be good. Unataka kumlipia shule, Jerry?
That is between hivi ikiwa nataka kwenda shule, why not?
Oh,
hata sisi tumeenda shule tukiwa over 40. No, Diana, put it out of it, okay? Put yourself out of it. Kwa sababu kuna watu wengi, if akiwa nataka kwenda shule, if she would like to go back to school, why not? Me, I'm a woman, and me, I like to support women.
Oh, wonderful.
Na ikiwa ni hivyo, kuna mtu mwingine anaweza nini, kwani siku hizi na these days you don't see kama wakati ule tulikuwa tunasoma, you have to go to campus. These days there is distance learning. Why not? If she want to go to school, she can go to school.
Napenda
kwa sababu TikTok will not be forever. In 2-3 years maybe hakuna TikTok. Na hata anaweza chukuliwa na nani na akina chief huko. She's okay. Mimi mkuwa mjinga sana. Laugh.
No, I like that.
Hata akinitusi. No, me I just said. Kwa sababu in fact Diana, huyo mama ni mwerevu, si ndio? Honestly, she's very smart.
She has a very strong personality, you know.
Yeah, and she's smart because of it accurate things.
I think she
this
has
is somebody who can go far.
I would say she has a strong personality. She's not smart, because if she was smart, hangetumika na Jacqueline. So I think the personality is strong. All she needs to work on is to just, character. Wacha nikwambie, because
now we still grow, Diana, yeah. we grow with it. Nobody, hakuna hata mtoto akizaliwa anaanza kutembea, hajazaliwi akitembea, she can still develop. Na ikiwa anataka kurudi shule, ikiwa watu wanalipia, wanachangia mtu kama Jacqueline, just see it from this side. Jacqueline ni mtu amekuja hapa ameibia watu 4-5 million. People are still sponsoring her. Mtu kama Kioi amekuja hapa akasema mtoto wake amekufa. People are still sending him money. Ikiwa ni huyu mama anataka kwenda nini, if she can like to go back to school, why not?
Ni mzuri. Watu watamchangia.
Me I was thinking if I had a child in Kenya. Na Kenya ama Africa ako Uganda I could have done what she have done. Ambiwa enda utusi mtu, anaona Jacqueline anajiita queen, ni mtu ako na pesa, ni mtu ako UK, ana drive Jaguar, ako na rent inaitwaje Paris, kunaitwa si Paris, France, south of France. Maybe I could also do the same. Hakuna kitu kibaya kama shida. Na shida, I tell you, umasikini unaweza ufanye mambo hata huwezi jua. Mostly if you have a child. Because you are not only for you. Unajua mtu akiwa peke yake, unaweza enda kwa huyu mwanaume leo hii wiki moja akibweka na wewe, lakini uko na mtoto so uko na mzigo, you have a trailer behind you. Na mimi naambia watu always look, even if you are judging somebody, judge that somebody from your side. Unaona? Mimi vile huyu judge vile amefanya, ametusi watu, ameambiwa ni Jacqueline. If I was in Africa or if I was in Kenya, I could do the same. Jacqueline ni mtu, she knows how to present herself. She's a professional con. maybe alimwambia ako na mapesa, ako na mafama, ako na mashule, she will provide for her. She could do the same. Huyo ni mtu she has a child na hana kazi. So if you judge, even if she's not an angel, judge her also from this side, because she's very vulnerable. And whenever, if you have a kid, you are vulnerable always. You are always vulnerable. So ikiwa angetaka kwenda shule, maybe kuna watu wanaweza chop in, aende ingie shule. Maybe next year hakuna TikTok. Na wale wanasema wananichukia, fanya hivi, it's not enough. Tell your husband or your neighbors to hate me. It does not affect me. I'm living my life. It does not affect me. Take it to the bank. I'm living my life. Me, I've never hated anybody. Tumesha tusiana na Diana, but we are cool. Tunasema, why should we hate each other? Hatupatiani chakula. Ama niaje Diana? I don't feed you, don't feed me. So,
waambie, tell them. Waambie kuchukia watu hujui kwa nini. Tell them.
Why? Mi hata si understand. Na kuna hebu kwanza niseme, kuna kimama kingine alikuwa akiniona tu anaanza kunitusi. Akiniona tu kutoka Facebook. So, a month ago ndio nikajua huyo ni mama ako 35 amepata driving license juzi. So people wanaanza kukuchukia and you ask yourself, why do they hate me? So they hate you because of what you have. Because they want to be you and they cannot be you. That's how here things works. Na wewe unanichukia unichukie, and I'm living my life. And if she want to go to school, I can pay for her because I can afford it. Okay? That's it.
Thank you. Hata mimi nataka kurudi shule, mnichangie.
Then hata mimi right now I'm in school. Hata nafanya my cut this week.
Mimi nataka kurudi shule. I want to go to school to study the vagina better. That's what I want. Mnichangie, mnataka kupanga mchango hapa mbele. Hai, nani anaongea tena next? Who is this?
Ikiwa nani kama sasa nani Diana, unaona ile hate iko kwa yule msichana alikuwa anatumia huyo nyanya. I didn't follow that thing so rightly. Lakini why don't they look for these people like kama nani hao wanaitwa Jawa. Mtu kama Jacqueline. There are people in here still sending money to Jacqueline. Na Jacqueline aliwako ni pesa na akawaambia take me where you want to take me. It's my schools. Right? Now the same people are coming here wanaanza kusema hivi na hivi na hivi. Mtu wako England hafanyi kazi. And mumemtumia pesa in few days mtamsikia ako Kenya. Si mmelipa ticket. Lakini ni pesa zenu, tumeni. Mtume vile mnataka kutuma. Na mimi nikija hapa nitisa hiyo pesa unwezi kunipatia, ama huyo judge anasema nataka kurudi shule. Me, I better pay education, I better pay money for somebody to go to school than to give some money somebody to travel to Kenya. Nani, yes, mimi ni nyanya, ningezaa mapema, I could be a grandmother. Everybody who is on her 40s, she can be a grandmother. Even I cannot wait to be a grandmother, by the way. Yeah.
Live. Live umenyamaza sasa. Live uko hapa kweli?
Poa sana di, mambo.
Sema.
Mimi nimechoka dada, nimechoka na TikTok. Anyway, mko aje, mko fiti? Sasa mumefukuza judge. Na she was
hakuna mtu amemfukuza, by the way. Atakuwa tu sawa. Okay. Kuna kelele ingine hapo.
Wacheni nishuke, niko kwa kelele. Mlete mwingine. Wacheni nishuke, mlete mwingine.
Sawa, asante Njeri.
Okay, asante.
Jana mbona ulikuwa unacheka vile Njeri?
Ulikuwa
unacheka saa zile. Mbona ulianza kucheka vile Njeri alianza kuongea kuhusu story ya shule?
Unajua, you know this platform, there are things that hey. Unajua, let me for her. Si wadanganyi, ninamwonea huruma. I see her and I feel sad because unajua kunanga.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.